Rocket Rocks, the new one. Why are we getting such a late start, Eddie?
I mean, we were on time. It was a longer sweeper this.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right. Katie Ryan is here. Producer Dan Lewis. Eddie Boyd. O'Malley's on the phones. Jonathan's in the thing. You went to damn Jamaica without me.
Jeez. What did you want me to do? Get off a plane?
My own? Yes.
Get off the airplane. Scott, after it's been buttoned up, and go to jail.
Why would you go to jail?
Because once the door's closed, if you go, hey, my buddy's not here, I want to get off.
That's not a federal offense. You want off the plane.
It's once the door's closed.
It's an incident. It's not against the law. They have to fight. So they write your name down. Big deal. Show them your Sam's Club card. You'll get out of it.
I just thought you were going to be on the next plane. I had no idea you were sick. None of us knew you were sick till we got to Miami.
You didn't notice anything? Oh, I don't know. The 10, 12 days leading up to it?
Of course, I knew you were ill, but you didn't mention Wednesday because there was a possibility of you not going. None of us heard that. Maybe when you went to bed at 3, you could have picked up the phone and just left the message.
I called Rob. I told him. I said, if there's anybody that needs to know, tell him.
Apparently he didn't feel the need to. Because we didn't know until we got Miami.
It's only my party. Miami, you should have come back. At that point, you knew.
Spend $700 to come back because that's what I would have paid for a one-way ticket back. Me at a minimum.
What's it going to cost if I fire your dopey ass?
You got a point. Cost-effective decision would have been come back.
Should have took a business course.
Sorry. Somebody had to watch the listeners. Oh, that's right. Dan was doing that.
You couldn't see any listeners from the nude beach.
All right.
What is it about you and running around naked?
It's just a nude beach. It's an opportunity to just get out and be silly. And I was very discreet. There's a big fence between the two. You have to be on the nude beach to see somebody on the nude beach.
Yeah.
And I pulled the chairs way up around the corner, way up by the bushes so nobody could see us.
And that doesn't hook you out just to be outside naked.
No, it's great. It's very freeing. I love it. What's wrong with it?
You're outside naked.
Exactly. Love it.
And there's other people around.
Well, I don't know them. It's not like there's people I know.
You're scaring the natives. Not to mention the wildlife. As long as I've known you, you've always wanted to run around naked.
It's just very freeing. It's just because,
why is it?
Because it's naughty. I don't know. Because you're not supposed to. I don't know. It's just very comfortable that way.
Like you're running around outside with a stiffy?
No. It's not a sexual thing. It's just very, the sun in your skin is very relaxing. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing.
You're grossing me out.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I don't mean for you to be. Had you been there, I probably wouldn't have done it. Just on the outside chance that you'd have somebody watching for me to do it. I wouldn't have done it probably. But I knew where Eddie was, and I knew where Dan was.
You didn't care that the listeners saw your scrote.
I more or less scoped out where everybody was before I did. They would have had to walk around the fence and walk down to the beach to see us, which means they too would have been on the same beach.
And you're just laying there with your spam hanging out.
Yes.
Was there anybody else over there when you were there at all?
People over.
Just laying on your back, sunglasses on, asleep, with your spam exposed.
Yes. Bam. Yes, there were other people there, but very few. I think I saw total, maybe 6 people total over on that side of the beach.
Anybody hot?
As opposed to hedonism, where there's hundreds.
Yeah, you went and sat in a hot tub with the germs.
We're not germs in the hot tub. It's very clean atmosphere. They keep a lot of chemicals in there. No, nothing's going to jump off somebody, swim through chemicals, and get on me. Nobody. That's just not going to happen. It didn't.
It's like a crock pot.
It didn't.
It is. You got a bunch of fat taters sitting in one crock pot. When you cook stew, don't all the taste meld together?
Yes, but
that's what you were sitting in, a great big human stew pot.
There's not chlorine in stew that keeps things clean.
They don't kill everything.
Anyway, but there were hot people at hedonism. This place, on the nude beach,
well,
there were not.
From the brief glimpse I got of the nude beach.
Mm-hmm. Accidentally swam up on the nude beach.
Yeah,
Nice
JD would have been the best looking guy on the beach.
I know. Kind of scary, isn't it? but it was
by far.
Well, it doesn't just camp out in East Texas. You've seen what that looks like.
I know.
Okay.
There was one hot chick out there.
Yeah, it's about the average at somewhere like that. Hedonism was totally different. It was about 40% decent-looking people, 40% really average. And
seems like the nastier you are, the more that you run around naked.
I don't know what that is.
No offense.
No, Dan didn't.
No, there blows my theory.
I have no interest in showing my goods out in public.
It's not a matter of showing. It's not.
That is exactly what it is.
Either.
Yes, it is.
Not. Actually,
I'm an exhibitionist, and I don't even like waving my crank around out in public outside.
It's more comfortable, actually.
Why is it comfortable?
Studio.
Yeah, you do it in front of gas in the studio. It's just more, because it's nice to have the sun and the wind, just relax, don't worry about your clothes. I'd rather do it on like a boat that's just me or me and a girlfriend than at a camp, but unfortunately, most places you get arrested. If I had a private pool like you do, I wouldn't even know a swimsuit.
You can see over my fence.
If you have to try, I mean, then that becomes me looking at you, me peeping. As opposed to you being,
I don't like that.
Well, I'm not doing it. I'm looking over your fence.
Yes, Michael.
Man, you're giving JD a hard time about being gross, and I mean, you masturbating on air with Deborah Norville just talking about whatever. That's just
nobody can hear you.
And taking Dr. Natasha finger your prostate.
Which she didn't. She's no longer allowed on the show.
Okay, she's off forever. Unless she agrees.
She'll agree, and then she won't do it.
No, she'll have to do that first before anything else. She'll have to walk in. And she can talk.
Absolutely stiffed me yesterday. Show was over, threw the gloves away, and left. Yes. And she promised. She's too loud.
She is loud.
I think another couple of drinks, I could have got some business. Because she just sat here as I examined her breast for lumps.
Long time.
Mm-hmm. She didn't say a word. And she didn't leave me a password to get on her website.
I asked for it. I have it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you look at it last night?
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. A lot of different stuff.
Any good naked pictures of her?
You know what? I couldn't find them. I'll give you the password. Maybe you're better at searching.
She's not big on...
Well, she said her clam was on there, and I couldn't find it. There's a lot of other people doing some demonstrations, but she's not on that I could see.
That's too bad. She's hot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll get started with news here in a second. Yes, Eddie?
Hey, man, what's the status on the Batmobile?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be here this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
That's a shame, too, because Saturday's going to be beautiful.
I'm not going to rush him. I mean, I could hold him to the October 12th deadline.
No.
What?
No, but you want it to be perfect.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Thanks, Dan. Yes, Jerry?
Hey, Russ, what about you taking a grunt in your backyard?
That was out of necessity.
Well,
I didn't pay my water bill. They shut off my water bill.
But grunting outside is much grosser than walking around.
I didn't do it out of choice. I did it because they shut my water off.
Right.
I didn't go out there just because I wanted the sun, shining down on my crack.
You sure bragged about it, though.
It's comfortable. It's fun. It's relaxing. It really is. Once you get over the stigma, it's not sexual. It's very comfortable.
You could have gone to a neighbor's house.
Who?
You could have just gone next door and said, "Hey, we're having problems with the water. Can I?"
I don't want to know they shut my water off.
Don't say that. Just say
I got two great big trees in the backyard. I went there where nobody could see.
Yeah, but who wants to really walk into a neighbor's house and smell it up?
Yeah.
Backyard's better goal with tortillas or whatever you wiped with.
I guess I could have gone in the pool and just scooped it out.
Oh, Jesus. You're talking about germs.
It's boring.
Nobody takes one of those in the hot tub.
Jonathan did.
In yours, but I mean, you talk about the germs with the hot tub I was in.
I know.
As far as I know, no one's in there.
It's just weird going outside, grabbing onto a tree branch to hold yourself. Just
very primal.
It is. Then you wipe with the dog. Like the cavemen used to do. With the dog.
Yeah.
All right. open door for medical emergency. I don't know what this means. I'll take this and then we'll go. Yes, Tanya?
Hello.
Yes.
Tell him that if once they shut the door, you can't open it up again unless it's a medical emergency or unless you take all your clothes off. Then you can get off and they'll put you in handcuffs, but you can't get off unless it's emergency. A medical emergency.
Well, then you tell him your chest hurts.
A good friend would have faked a heart attack.
Yeah.
But then then they take you. You would get in trouble.
What do you get in trouble for? Prove I'm not having a heart attack.
Well, as soon as they hook you up to the...
It's gone. It was indigestion.
Okay, well, then you have to pay for a ambulance ride and the paramedics and all that stuff.
Well, you just figure out what's going to be more costly in the long run.
What?
The grief you're going to get from me or paying for an EMS ride or EMT ride.
Obviously, the grief from you.
Thank you.
So, I just thought you'd be on the plane 2 hours later. I really did. I just thought you probably overslept. Lee, who works in the building, tells me you were up here Wednesday night drinking till late. Ain't that true? That didn't help you really, probably.
I don't remember.
That still sounds bad.
Well, it's not near as bad. At least now I'm coughing something up. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Audio's right there.
All right, 325, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. And news is brought to us by Service King and by Carrabba's Italian Grill. Here we go, Tuesday, October the 8th. Birthdays, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, 61 today. Matt Damon is 32. Johnny Ramone, 51. God. Sigourney Weaver's 53. Chevy Chase, 59. Paul Hogan is 63. And Rona Barrett turns 66. Now, President Bush was talking about Iraq. NBC was showing Fear Factor. The Drew Carey Show was on ABC, and CBS was showing King of Queens. Only one of the four major networks even aired the president's speech last night. The president trying to win congressional support for the big war in Iraq, and experts said that one of the reasons the network declined to air this speech was basically they're more worried about revenue and ratings now than they are world matters. This will be cut number 4, by the way.
Okay.
It's about that deal in Maryland. Anxious parents accompanied their kids to school and kept them home today, a day after a sniper linked to the murder of 6 adults critically wounded a middle school pupil. The governor pleaded with the gunman to surrender and, quote, stop this insane killing. This is Doug Duncan from Montgomery County, and he's basically explaining the current level of reward for this guy.
Is this the articulate guy?
No.
Okay.
It's not the good. No, it's not the good guy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, this is the CEO of the county.
Oh.
And right after the first shootings, we announced in Montgomery County a reward fund of $50,000. The reward fund then went up by $10,000 because of the Victims' Rights Foundation. It then went up $100,000 because of the commitment of Governor Glendenning. So we were at $160,000 this morning. Based on calls that we have gotten, we set up the Montgomery County Reward Fund, Office of the County Executive, 101 Monroe Street, Rockville, Maryland, 20850. But based on calls and commitments we've gotten, the reward is now over $237,000. It's almost $250,000 that we're offering for information that's going to lead to the arrest and the indictment of whoever caused this.
All right. There you go. So it's almost $250,000 now. A new website out called masturbateforpeace.com, a sort of forum for community members who want to channel their solo love into love for all mankind. Some of the quotes on the website say there is no greater antidote for war than love. Joining the movement is simple. You just go to the website, sign up, and in your own way, focus your thoughts and energy toward love and peace as you take care of business.
The only problem is when I do it now, it looks like war.
Are you still bleeding?
Yeah.
So you're doing it, even though you're not supposed to. You're going to cause permanent damage.
You think?
Yes, he told you not to for 10 to 12 days. Doctors don't just say that to go, look what you can't do. There's a reason when they ask you not to do something, like don't take.
I thought if I used a lot of Jergens.
Yeah, that's real sanitary in a wound.
Jergens?
It
says healing lotion. Why would a big company like Jergens lie to me about that?
It's healing for like dry skin, not open wounds.
I thought I'd give it a shot.
Damn. And?
No. It's bad.
You gonna stop now?
No. I can't. I'm surprised I made it home last night after you were messing around with Dr. Natasha. She was driving me nuts.
You're backed up.
And I went home. Excuse me, dang it. I made it through last night.
Yes. Oh, you did?
Yeah, this morning is when I...
Okay.
It's too bad all that's going to waste. I'm sure Wadley could use some of it.
Ooh, that's just a terrible thought to see blood. Yeah.
Quit it.
All right, Phoenix disc jockey who called the widow of a St. Louis Cardinals pitcher and asked her for a date as part of an on-air prank was fired by KUPD Radio, the media manager for the Sandusky Group, which owns KUPD and some stations. They still own stuff in this market. I don't even know.
Sandusky?
Yeah.
Let me think.
They used to, a long time ago they owned the Eagle, but...
I don't know what they got now.
And they said the morning show personality, Bo Duran, had been terminated as a result of his call to Daryl Kyle's widow, Flynn. Duran initially had been suspended for a week after he called Kyle's hotel room and said that she was hot and would she would like to go out on a date if she didn't have one for the ball game. Daryl Kyle died unexpectedly, you'll remember, of a heart attack June 22nd in Chicago. Another crazy disc jockey. Police say a radio employee may face criminal charges for allegedly encouraging a 17-year-old boy to walk naked in public so he could win concert tickets.
Did you say a boy?
Yeah, 17.
Oh. But a boy?
Boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong sound effect.
There it is. Authorities trying to determine whether charges should be filed against the teen or anybody at the station. KPWR. The teen was encouraged by Joe Grand, who's known for getting people to perform what the station calls a dare of the day for concert tickets and cash.
That worked out well for Opie and Anthony.
Yes. Good. 2-year-old daughter of Jude Law and Sadie Frost had to be hospitalized over the weekend. We talked about this briefly yesterday.
Oh, that's right. John Bon Jovi. Yeah, he mentioned that. I don't know what the hell he was talking about.
I looked for a story all day. I finally found it today. But anyway, she swallowed half a tablet of ecstasy during a birthday party at a London club. Apparently the little girl, Iris, found a discarded ecstasy pill on the floor, put it in her mouth. Luckily, the mom noticed her chewing on it, got it out. She only had about half of it. They took her to the hospital. She'll be fine. Jude, by the way, was not at the party. He's in America filming a movie.
And what does X do?
It's just...
I know you've had it.
A long time ago.
I know.
It just... How do you know?
Because I know you.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. What does it do?
It just gives you a real euphoric feeling. It's...
like Valium?
Energy. It makes you see those raves and things where they dance all night. And you see the energy just dancing and going crazy and loving each other. It just makes you kind of want to love everybody. But I think Valium kind of brings you down. This is an upper.
Oh. So it's euphoric with energy.
But it doesn't make your heart race or anything. It's just, yeah. But if you have too much of it, like anything else, I'm sure it does damage. But I'm afraid that's anything like that. So anytime I did anything, it was a very small dose.
Like how much?
Half of one pill.
How long did it last?
Hour or two.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I was just out with a girl and she had some. I'm confessing to a crime, aren't I? That's a show.
Doper.
Oh, Doper. ER star Noah.
Are you still hooked on it?
No, I was never hooked on it. It was a long time ago. You do silly things. You go, there's one chance to do this in my life. I'll do it. Yeah.
You got the monkey.
Half of one pill 10 years ago. No, I don't have the monkey. All right. ER's star Noah Weil. Is it Wiley or Weil? W-Y-L. What is it?
Wiley.
Thank you. That's what I thought. Sounds ready for a career move. Wiley is a cast member for the last 8 years, has been. May try something else when his contract expires after the 2003-2004 season. Says he needs to...
Lewis Show.
Says he needs to do something different. And is definitely growing within me. The need to do something different is definitely growing within me, he said. Wiley's also disappointed that his character hasn't grown much since being stabbed and developing a drug habit in the 6th season. He peaked. He stabbed him what? He got stabbed and developed a drug habit in the 6th season. That was, and he's upset that nothing has happened to his character since. So he wants to go out and do something else. Says he thinks he has a little gypsy blood in him. Okay.
Blow my nose, excuse me.
Sure.
St. Louis Show.
Excuse me, all right?
I got it.
All right.
right. I got to do a little twisty and get all up in there good. Okay.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
You'll notice police in the mid-cities area have been cracking down on people not wearing seatbelts recently. They had seatbelt stops over the weekend. Police in Ontario, Canada, cracking down on drivers also not wearing seatbelts. They pulled over a man from Mississauga, that's near Toronto. He wasn't
killed him.
No, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and neither was his 9-year-old son. However, there was a case of beer in the passenger seat, firmly strapped in. True story. And this is cut number 1. Jennifer Lopez, she got a DVD coming out called Enough, and was asked if it's true she bruised co-star Billy Campbell while shooting their little fight scene.
You do it so many times. It doesn't matter how well rehearsed or how well choreographed it is. You're still going to have moments where, with the adrenaline, once you factor in the adrenaline, forget it. You're going to slip. You get sweaty. People get sweaty. You know what I mean? And so he'd have bruises, and I'd be like, what happened? And he was like, that was you from yesterday. I was like, oh, my God.
Is that her ass in the background?
But I had my bruises, too. And with action stuff, it's just always going to happen. It's inevitable.
And Billy Campbell was asked if he actually got hurt by Jennifer Lopez in Enough. This comes out today on DVD, by the way.
People are not perfect, and things go astray.
She obviously still in the room.
I think I bruised her arm, and I know she bruised my ribs about 3 days into the fight. And I was hurting, for the rest of the fight.
All right. Another DVD coming out today, Big Trouble with Tim Allen. And he just... I guess I left the tape running.
Trying to get out of the chair.
What's the cut?
Tim Allen, number 3. Tim Allen describes Big Trouble, which comes out today on DVD.
It's a mystery and a comedy combined, and great people, and it's very stuff that I, as a filmmaker myself,
in this movie.
Well, I take birthday shots of my kid, but you can consider yourself a filmmaker if you have an expensive camera and a tripod. I have a tripod and sun guns, which everybody my age remember. Dad, okay. Big lights. Make sure you got the kids, and actually cause brain damage to most children my age.
Funny guy. Tim Allen. All right, there's news and information, and it's brought to us by Strokers. It's right behind Easy Rider, also on Harry Hines. 9324 Harry Hines. I'll be there Friday night. Come out and get your tickets to the Harley-Davidson Open Road Tour with Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, and more. October 26th and 27th. We'll see you there Friday night. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I had a reason to want to get this one.
But you didn't feel the need to go back see, my deal was I was looking at all the pictures and I kept going, okay, I got this one and it was nice, and then I was looking at a picture of another one, so a week or so later I went, okay, I want that one over here.
No, I'm not big on tattoos. Plus, this one, like I said, this one's about the size of a silver dollar. That's about all the irritation I could take.
Did it really bother you that bad?
You get used to it after a while. It's just that incessant. I can't imagine somebody laying there for hours because that let me do traffic here first. All right, check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
Live, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Just Brakes and by Dextel in Dallas, westbound. 930 the old turnpike in Beckley Avenue. There's an active block in the center lane that's going to cause a heavy delay. Eastbound, 929-45. There's an accident in Grand Prairie. Westbound, 930 the old turnpike at MacArthur Boulevard. There's a disabled vehicle. That only causing a minor onlooker delay. Southbound, 75 Central and Lovers Lane. There's a disabled vehicle on the exit ramp. And southbound, 75 at West Beltline Road. There's an accident on the service road. That will only causing a minor onlooker delay. This report is a service of the Texas Lottery. Get in step with the latest Texas Lottery fun and excitement and play Texas Two-Step. Draws are held every Tuesday and Friday with jackpots starting at $200,000. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3
right, it's going to be 61 again tonight. More rain, more thunderstorms by tomorrow. It's only maybe 68 for our high, then warming up by the weekend. Saturday looks pretty nice, mid-80s and sunny again. But currently we have 65 degrees, and depending on where you are, light rain at the Talk of Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
How long did yours take, the one that goes around your arm?
Well, that was part of the problem. I sat for over an hour at one point, and he was doing it, and he actually had a car crash and died before he came back and finished it. So it was going to be at least.
Oh, is that why it's not done all the way around?
All the way around. Because what
is that, barbed wire?
But no, actually, it was covering up barbed wire. I had barbed wire there at one point.
Big wrestling thing?
No, it was a deal a long time ago. I was just something cool to do, and then I saw a chick with it, and I was like going, oh, geez. So I was getting him to cover it up. And
no, I don't think I'm going to become addicted. Because there's nothing else that I would want on my body forever.
Yeah.
This was a cool thing for my dad. Same thing he had when he was in the service, and since I was in the service.
Oh, jeez.
It just all kind of fits.
Did he get that because he was in the service, or when he was in the service?
I don't know. He told the story on the air one day. I forgot what he said. I believe he was actually already in airborne when he got it.
Their dad was in the Army. My dad was in the Army also.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry.
Do you have a tattoo?
No, I don't. My dad didn't have one, so I didn't feel the need. That's a nice tradition. It's a nice tradition to pass on, for you to do that to your dad, for your dad. But you weren't in the military.
Why don't you get sand tattooed on your arm?
That's mean. My father was in sand his whole life. He's not sand now. He wasn't.
How about an ashtray?
He's not. Okay, he is ash.
What about you, Dan? Do you have any tattoos?
None. None at all. No desire.
Yeah, if you were going to get something for your dad, it'd be like a television cord tattooed on.
I think that left enough scars on its own.
Would you like to see it again? Look, I got to flex.
Okay.
Turn away until I flex.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right. Look. Turn away.
Okay. Oh, you can unflex.
That's good.
Did you see it?
I did, yes.
You see it?
I'll look away.
Look away. Okay, look.
Oh, wow.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Just the whole flexing process, I could see it this time, though.
Well, my dad's arm's a lot bigger than mine, so this tattoo looks actually too big for mine. So I'm going to have to work out my guns.
Here we go.
Get the big guns.
Yeah. And then get the T-shirts and cut them off so you can see my tattoos.
On a Harley. You're becoming a man's man.
Yeah. Anybody that'll whack off and bleed.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What are you waving, Dan?
I got a note from Bob. He's asking, it says, Wayne wants a tape of the first hour of the show for a potential client and wanted me to get Eddie to run off the first hour of the show. And
why can't they just tape it themselves? If they know they're going to need it, why don't they just run a cassette?
I don't know.
They have cassettes, right?
Yes, they do.
This has been like an ongoing thing with sales and account execs and whatever. We want a copy of the show. Tape it. We wanted to tape a Bon Jovi. You knew they were coming. You knew a week in advance. Mm-hmm. Roll a cassette.
They always seem to forget or misplace their recording equipment or whatever.
Well, then here's what you do. You set a tape to record the show overnight since it rebroadcasts from 2 to 6.
Well,
instead of expecting us to do it.
This came from Bob, and it says, please tape the show first hour and leave that for me. Thanks, Bob.
For a potential client?
For a potential client.
Okay. They're probably going to want something that's not too controversial.
Yes.
So, how about this? How about, because I don't have the information yet, see if you can hunt down the where I need to send a check for that fallen police officer from over the weekend.
Okay.
I already have his widow's name, the address. Not the address. Her name.
Right.
Wayne just walked down the hall. Did you see him?
Yeah. Glanced in like, heard that.
Somebody needs to tell him that color he's dyeing his hair is too dark. Unless he's seriously going for the Fred Flintstone look. It's really too black. Where was I?
The fallen police officer.
Oh, I'm gonna, I need the address where to send it, because it'll probably be here. The check will probably, I sent out a request Monday, as soon as I read it in the paper. Check will probably be here Thursday.
Okay.
Yes, Bob?
I mean, you know what the sales department's after here. They don't want anything, nothing controversial.
I just talked about the fallen police officer.
Okay, that's good. That or there's dogs and cats.
I understand that. I've just talked about the fallen police officer. Dan's going to hunt down that information right now.
Good.
In the meantime, I'm going to check my B-hole for my G-spot.
I think I'll go get that information for you now.
Let's see, can I find it?
Where are the gloves?
What?
Where are the gloves?
Screw gloves. I got a tattoo now.
If it's your own, yeah.
Is that it? No, that ain't it. Uh-oh.
What?
You got a bun in the oven? I don't know why I really dropped my pants.
Yeah. Character actor. Or
method actor. You ever done that with a chick?
Which? Put mine in there?
No. Just kind of be spelunking.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Catch one in the oven?
Yes. Fortunately. That's over real quick.
Yeah. I remember the first time I touched a brownie.
That's right. Didn't you,
I actually
handled it very well, didn't you?
I actually I jumped up out of the bed. I screamed, "I touched duty!"
At that point, the moment's kind of shot.
Sorry, she was drunk.
Oh.
I don't even know she was awake.
Damn, I don't think I did that.
I think she was partially awake. What else can we talk about for the clients?
Oh, the clients. Touching dookies. Exploring our own beeholes.
Yes.
Having sex with partially awake women. You ever one pass out in the middle and then you do that moral thing? Oh, now she's technically asleep.
Right. And it wouldn't be right.
Or do I stop?
Well, she gave her permission when we started.
That's
I believed
at it. It was my rationalization.
I believe that's good for the term of the
engagement.
Yes.
Good, then I feel better.
Hold on. Did you get the information, Dan? You can answer me without putting on your headphones.
Just pulling them down here. I talked to one of the city councilmen who is also a police officer in Ferris.
Can we talk to him?
I'll have to ask him. But he gave me the number for the lieutenant who's handling this. I called the lieutenant and actually got the chief of police.
Can we talk to him?
I'll call him back and ask him.
I just want to know if they need anything in particular right now. I mean, I know that she's like 5 months pregnant. That's all I know.
Okay. He did tell me that she is staying with her family. She's not at home.
So she's not at home?
No. But he said to send the check, and he gave me the address, and that he will hand deliver it to her as soon as he gets it.
Yeah, I don't want to make sure that it goes into some kind of
general fund or anything.
Yeah, because that's the whole reason for the foundation, is they get the check right now.
Yeah, I explained to him that you want the check in her hand as quickly as possible, so he's going to see her anyway.
Okay.
So he said, get him the check, and as soon as he gets it, he will go and see her and hand it directly to her.
All right. 5 months pregnant.
Yes, I know.
I missed the whole story. Why did he get shot? Was it just in the middle of a holdup?
They don't even know why the guy started shooting in the first place.
He came into a convenience store with a shotgun slung over his shoulder. So obviously people started panicking, even though I believe he was a resident. And he shot somebody that was pumping gas. Yeah. Meanwhile, they called the police. He goes back and he sits in his car, waits for the officer to show up. The officer doesn't know who's who.
Right.
Goes up to the door of the convenience store. Well, they've locked themselves in at this point. And so he walks back to the car, and that's when he gets ambushed, as far as I know from what I read in the paper. And that's when the guy just peeled out and shot him. And then
they catch the guy?
Yeah, now I don't know who shot the perpetrator, though. I never did get clear on that unless it was responding officers.
The officer fired 17 rounds at him. They had a brief gun battle.
Oh, they did?
And the guy fired his shotgun twice more, and the police officer got off 17 rounds, so evidently they hit each other.
Mm-hmm. Did he die?
No. The
perp didn't die?
Not yet.
I'm telling you, if I was a fireman and I knew what the call was, I'd finish dinner.
Take the long way to the hospital.
The bumpy way.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that
Krispy Kreme. Mm-hmm. You don't want you don't want them cold.
Oh. They're hot. They're hot. They're delicious.
The guy, for some reason,
stop and get gas.
Yeah. The guy that the perpetrator shot to start this whole thing,
right?
He shot him through the gas pump
with a shotgun.
With a shotgun, just shot through the actual gas pump
for no reason.
It sounds like this guy was trying to commit suicide, but he wasn't brave enough to do it himself, so he was trying to get the cop.
Why do you have to actually shoot at the cop? I mean, I think just standing out there with a weapon will get you shot.
Mm-hmm. No idea.
All right, so we have all the information to send, and we'll find out if somebody will come on.
Okay, I'll call him back right now.
Okay. Did you get that audio from Bon Jovi from yesterday?
Yes, I do.
Is this the part where they were kissing my ass?
Yes, inadvertently. They were actually cutting the little liner for you. Hey, this is John Bon Jovi. You listen to the Russ Martin Show. Blah, blah, blah. They messed up once, and then he just asks about you.
Oh.
Thinking it's all kind of off mic and off the record.
But it's a nice little kiss up, right?
It is.
I like that. Very nice.
It's nice. It's unintended.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What cut is it?
It's the first cut. And he starts off, it sounds like he's just doing a liner deal.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Hi, is this 105.3?
Yes.
Okay, you know when you were talking about the perpetrator and the first guy that got shot?
Yeah.
On Channel 8, they said that he got shot because of he didn't speak English very clearly, and that the perpetrator was trying to ask him to fix his car, and he didn't understand him, and he got frustrated and shot at him. And that's how it started.
He got frustrated, so he pulled a gun?
He got frustrated at the gentleman who didn't speak English, and he wanted his car fixed, and he could understand what he was saying to him. He was just a customer. So that's
what I always do.
Yeah.
When I take my clothes off to drop them off to be clean, if I can't understand the guy behind the counter.
Just shoot him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what Channel 8 said it started by.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Bye.
What a waste.
Mm-hmm.
Just some nutbag. Why don't you just go home in the privacy of your own home, stick the thing right in your ass? The two great things are going to happen. A, you're going to find your G-spot, and you're going to die.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. It happens every day.
I don't understand why these nutbags always have to include somebody else in their grief, unless it's like one of those last big leashes out at society, and then you go, and guess what? You can't do anything to me. And then they kill themselves. But this guy didn't even kill himself.
Nope.
I'm bummed out now.
Okay.
I may have to drink.
No, you drink every day for well over a week. Aren't you worried about that a little bit?
Why do you ask, Otis?
No. I'm not perfect. I'm not naming the finger. I'm trying to stop.
You want to stop together again? We do this every year.
No.
Let's do it again. You want?
You know what? This wouldn't be a bad time because it's October, November. It's a long time till December. I'm past the trip to Jamaica.
Okay, so you want to, how about if we don't stop completely?
Okay.
Let's just stop during the week.
Monday through Friday. Okay, that's easier for me because you're the one that drinks on the air. I don't anymore. You're the one that likes to swig on the air.
All right, so Monday through Friday, no drinks.
Friday, at what time can we start? Like after the show?
No.
Friday till midnight?
Yeah.
Okay, Friday midnight. I can do that.
So all day Saturday, all day Sunday, we can get hammered. Mm-hmm. Monday through Friday, we're out.
Once again, Sunday night at 12, it stops. Well, I won't go that late. But
yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. That'd actually be pretty easy.
You want to lay some cat? Is it him on the phone?
I have Lieutenant Sherman Swafford on the...
Oh, great. Get him on the phone while we're talking about being luscious.
Only on the weekends. He is serving as the public information officer for this incident.
Okay. I forget, Lieutenant Sherman?
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
What is, I forget the officer's last name. I filled out the paperwork for his check, but I forget the last name.
His last name is Steinfeld.
Okay. And all I know that his wife is 5 months pregnant?
That is correct.
Any other immediate needs that you know of?
No, we are trying to make all the arrangements. They've made the arrangements for the funeral. The visitation is going to be Wednesday night at 6 o'clock at the Baptist Church there on 5th Street in Ferris.
Right.
The funeral has been set up for 10 o'clock at the same church there in Ferris. And then we will leave there and go to the National Memorial Cemetery for a 2 o'clock service there because he was in the military.
How many police officers in Ferris?
12.
And now you're down to 11?
Now we're down to 11, yes, sir.
Now, what is the whole story? Was this guy just a nut at the gas station? Because so far I don't think I've gotten the whole story together.
Yeah, I can give you what I can. It appears that the young man pulled up, pumped gas, went in to pay for the gas, and bought some cigarettes, and he carried a pump 12-gauge shotgun in with him over his shoulder, like a sling holster.
Right.
And he paid for his stuff, and he walked back out, and Mr. Marino, the man that ended up getting killed there at the gas pumps, was pumping gas, and the suspect, his car wouldn't start. So he raised the hood and asked Mr. Marino if he could jump him off, and Mr. Marino was... He's limited English, very nice man, but he doesn't speak very good English, and he told the suspect that he didn't speak English.
All right, so he couldn't help him, and the guy wigged out.
And he just wigged out and shot him. He shot him through the gas pumps in the face, and I mean he died right there.
And then the police officer showed up. How long after?
Just probably minutes later. We got the call. The officer was just blocks away and pulled in, and he parked on the side and did everything by the book, checked the building, and the patrons inside the building pointed at Mr. Marino that was laying on the ground. And so Officer Steinfeld immediately headed towards him, and at that time we believed he was ambushed from behind the bad guy was in the car, and we believed he ambushed, shot him in the side.
And he got off how many rounds?
17. Officer Steinfeld went down in the parking lot, no cover, and got off 17 rounds, and I believe he struck the suspect 5 times. The leg, the hand, and 2 in the lower abdomen and 1 in the upper abdomen.
Okay. And the bastard's still alive?
Last we heard, he was. And we heard yesterday that they had... he went from critical to worse than critical, but at this time he was still alive.
Well, maybe it'll work out.
Yeah, we're hoping everything works out. We've tried to make all the arrangements that we could, and the show of support with law enforcement, EMS, and even the people in Ferris, the public's just been tremendous.
Well, I don't know why this always bothers me, because I don't know this police officer from anybody.
Right.
And I'm sure he was a good guy, and there's just this. I got nothing to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's tragic. I mean, here he is. He's been married for, approximately 14 months. The baby's due in February. And to make things even worse, yesterday they were going to a sonogram because they were going to peek and see if it was a boy or a girl. And, he loses his life the day before he gets to find out.
They didn't even know. All right. Well, I appreciate your time, and we
appreciate y'all's support.
We feel your loss.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm a pussy.
Not really.
Can we start the drinking bet in like 2 minutes?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, where's my favorite bottle? Hi, sweetie. You want a last tug before we start?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
I'll have that Pepsi.
Yes, Carl?
Hey, Russ, what's up?
Yeah.
First, just want to say, give my condolences to the officer's family.
Thank you.
And second, want to say, don't do it, Russ, man. Keep drinking. Man, be a good alcoholic. All right? We love you, man. You just Keep drinking. It's fun. It's fun. And, of course, let me kiss your butt and say you are God.
That's very kind of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Also, I appreciate the people that have already started sending in donations to the foundation. I didn't even have to ask. They just started coming in yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is that PayPal?
Yeah, you just go to my website and click on charities, and then it directs you to the foundation, blah, blah, blah.
If people earmark their funds for that officer, are you going to have another check cut? And
I can send. Yeah, if they want to earmark it, because I already, took a specific amount out of the foundation that we normally reserve. It's a standard amount that we send out. Right. So if somebody wants to earmark it for that officer, I'll cut another check.
Okay.
So, we need a break, Eddie? Okay. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Why the hell would I lie about drinking? That doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know.
Read it again.
All right. There are actually two separate ones.
Same guy?
Same guy.
What a douche.
Hey, Dan, I'm questioning whether or not Russ is drinking JD. That noise sounds a little like a cork. JD bottles are twist-offs. He's doing it a little too frequent. What an ass. Russ is possibly trying to fake being cool on the air by giving the impression to his listeners that he is drinking alcohol.
Yeah, being a lush is exactly what you want people to think.
Very cool. Yeah.
And then a little while later, you made the sound again. Right. So he sent another email. JD bottles do not make the sound of a cork when popped. I've said this before. Is Russ actually drinking wine, or is he flat out lying about his drinking booze on the air?
Well, let's see. Your small bottle of Jack, the old-time, old number 7 brand, that's a twist-off.
Indeed it is.
Here's what this bottle sounds like when you open it. Just broke the seal. Mm-hmm. That's off. Did that start yet?
No.
Okay, good. All right, there's one. Mm-hmm. That's just the regular old number 7.
Right.
Okay? Then, you have the Gentleman Jack, which comes with a cork.
With a plastic topper.
Yes. Then, there's more. You have the Jack Daniels single barrel. Oh, this one hadn't been opened. That actually comes with a barrel number and dated. This one actually has a wood cork. Mm-hmm. I mean, a wood topper.
Wood topper.
This one hasn't been opened yet. I'm about to take care of that.
Get Eddie's knife. Don't bite it.
Why?
Good for your teeth.
Bet still hadn't started?
Not yet.
Okay.
You can start tomorrow if you like. Mm-mm. Or tonight at midnight.
Today 5.
Okay.
He also questions whether or not you're an alcoholic.
Yeah, probably am. I think if you drink every day, you're an alcoholic.
One of the rules, yeah. Every day and by yourself and those kind of things.
Well, it just got to the point to where it became, I'm a very, what's the word? Habitual person, to where I get into a rut. Or just,
let's call it a pattern.
A routine.
Yeah, a pattern, a routine, and it just stays that way. Every day it's broccoli and 2 Boca burgers. Mm-hmm. I got tired of veteran burgers. Mm-hmm. So it's broccoli and 2 Boca burgers. Dinner, same thing. I don't think about anything. I don't have to worry about fat content, carbs, anything. I know exactly what it is. I go home, I have a couple of drinks, I let the dogs out, I fix dinner, I watch Cheers, I watch Larry Sanders. Normally I peel off a couple of batches, and then I go to bed. So my point is, I'm probably drinking too much. Mm-hmm. But it just got into my routine. I should stop.
Once you change your routine, that's one thing about you. You don't have any problem stopping.
But every morning I get up and I look at the great big bottle sitting there. I'm going, all right, I'll leave that alone tonight because I don't need it. Mm-hmm. And then I come home and go, God, I'm tired. I'm fried. We had a bad show. Maybe just a couple of quarts.
God.
I don't get drunk. I just get a buzz, and then, I do whatever and go to bed. But still, I don't care how you justify it. If you're drinking every day and you're having more, I think they say more than 5 to 8 drinks a week, something like that.
Along those lines, yeah.
That you should be concerned.
Well, you're not taking full drinks. You're just taking... You're tasting.
I don't care how you justify it. I mean, you could take, a great big gulp, fill that up with Jack, and justify that as one drink.
It's just one.
Not like I had 3 of those. So, hold on a second. Yes, Joe?
Yeah, the fallen officer in Paris, what was his name?
I forget again. What is it?
Steinfeld.
I think it ends with a T, right?
Marty.
Yeah.
You got your bottle ready?
Why is that?
I have a drink in his honor.
I can do that. We haven't started yet, right? All right. Officer Steinfeld. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
All right. All right. You want to throw cash down?
Yeah, I can do that.
And how much? It's got to make it something worth stop drinking.
That's true. Damn. For you, that's tough because dollars aren't equal.
Well, we don't have to make it equal then.
No, that's fine.
We'll do it accordingly. We'll base like a ratio. So like,
yeah, but you're chinchier than I am. So really, $200 to you it's a lot of money.
You want to go 2 bills?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like
whoever goes belly up first.
Technically afford to lose. Yes.
Dan, you want some? Man, you could go so many different ways on this.
Yeah, I know.
Not only who would go first, whether we can do it or not.
Whether or not you both go at the same time.
Well, as long as I know I got Saturday, Sunday, that's not a problem. I can't drink in the morning. We don't get home till 9, so really all I got to worry about is 2 hours.
Well, you've shown in the past that you've been able to hold off for more than just a few days at a time. Russ, on the other hand, even though I'm sure he can do it, like he said, he gets into a pattern, and at some point he may just slip. It's a tough decision.
Weekends, like so long as drink weekends, Monday through Friday is easy.
Well, you want to make it Monday through Friday and you can't drink on weekends?
No. That's harder.
I've seen how you get when you don't drink during the week.
Talking to JD or me?
JD. JD gets...
I'm really a lot better.
He gets the DTs.
Do you get the shakes?
No. When I was drinking heavily and then I quit, that week was horrible. Actually, it was more like 2 weeks. It was terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, the first 3 days.
You have like the bad shakes?
No, about the first 3 days was bad. I don't sleep. I wake up in a sweat. In fact,
you come to work riding a cow.
It's naked. Because I hadn't drank a whole lot when we went to Cancun. I did Sunday night. Horrible. Because I didn't have anything,
He gets the fumbles. He has a hard time holding on to stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't really shake. He seems to lose his dexterity.
When I quit there for a couple weeks, that goes away after about 3 days.
I'm going to bet on JD falling first.
Okay.
What's the pot at this point?
What does Dan have to risk? He's putting cash in too.
Well, you're putting in how much?
Whatever. I'm putting. What are you putting in?
2 bills.
All right. I'll go 4.
Okay. I'll go 2.
So if I collapse first, I got to give up $400. Eddie, you want some?
Yes.
You want to do football squares? How do you want to do it?
I honestly, I don't think that you'll make it. I was hoping it would go the other way, but I really had one bad show, good Dan story, you're drinking.
Man, that's cold. All right. Okay. How much? Well, that's $5 for, how does that work?
I don't know.
Who all's betting on you?
Mine's fine. I don't know. I'm betting. First of all, I'm drunk.
You and Dan are betting on you. Eddie and I are betting on me.
Okay. Well, you guys figure that out amongst yourselves.
Just write it down. We'll do the math later.
We'll say it starts at 4:25 and 30 seconds.
Okay. Oh, you blew it. It's 32.
That clock's fast.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see. I need 4 bills from you, Dan 2, and Eddie, and I'll split that 600.
All right, so Saturday and Sunday is the only time you can drink.
Friday night and midnight.
Got it. Yes, Robert?
Russ, I'm your bud, man, and I love you a lot. I love your show. It's the greatest thing on the air.
Thank you.
But my friend, I need to make you stop your bet just a minute. A minute.
Go ahead.
And take a look at your next 3 months of your calendar, because you're going to find that all your major drinking holidays are going to fall between Monday and Friday. You ain't going to make it. You're going to lose your bet.
Normally, I'm not drinking on the holidays. Not that big of a deal. Once I get into the pattern, it'll stop.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as your pattern.
I don't have to get hammered to celebrate the birth of Jesus.
Wasn't a matter of getting hammered, brother. Wasn't a matter of getting hammered.
Now, on Easter, I'll get plowed.
Yeah, this
because that's sad.
Is about drinking.
Yeah, cross.
I just thought your bet was just about having a drink between Monday and Friday.
I don't know. I'm plowed. I can't help you right now. Thank you, though.
You bet.
All right. Yes, Tina?
Yes.
Yes. Hold on a second. Can you hold on?
Yeah.
All right. I never heard the Bon Jovi thing. Did you give me the tape?
I did. The mini disc. It's cut number 1. And the guy in the background.
Hey, I'm John Bon Jovi.
What you saying? Never mind. The guy in the background that he talks to is John, the program director from Wild, who's in there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm John Bon Jovi.
What you saying?
You're listening to the Russ Martin Show on 105.3 FM Talk to Rock, Texas. By the way, how many stations is Russ on?
Russ is on one station.
Just this one.
Yeah.
He sounds like one of those guys that would be like all overs. Yeah. Very funny guy.
That's it?
That's it. They were in the middle of cutting liners. They weren't saying this for you to hear it. What did you?
I thought it was a great big long kiss ass.
That's not enough?
That's a lot for a rock star. It was just an off comment.
Well, now I got to listen to it again. Pretend like it was more.
Hey, I'm John Bon Jovi.
What you saying?
You're listening to the Russ Martin Show on 105.3 FM Talk to Rock, Texas. By the way, how many stations is Russ on?
Russ is on one station.
Just this one.
Yeah.
He sounds like one of those guys that would be like all overs. Yeah. Very funny guy.
I figured he was going to ask how many stations is he on. Just this one. Oh, this noise.
What are we doing here?
I'm not cutting liners for a guy that's on one station.
I think I got your name right. They just stumbled on the station.
Yeah. All right. What'd I do with that chick? Yes, Tina. All right, try it again, and you leave. Either say ass or
I can't say
how about just ass? God.
Well, we snuck that one out, didn't we?
God. You couldn't have choreographed that one.
No.
Rockettes got nothing on you.
What did you say?
I said the Rockettes got nothing on you.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing.
All right, I'm sorry. You got a problem with me? Why?
What?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry. What do you want?
I can't say hole.
Quit it. I'm an a-hole. What is it you don't like about me?
You totally talked my boyfriend into doing this stupid salad bowl thing. Salad toss. And, it really started
Can I just write a check for $400?
It really started out okay, and we took a romantic bath together.
I don't know, you can say that. Just back up.
I made my way down there. That's the same thing.
Yeah, okay. So now you're doing your business down there where his business is.
And he didn't even get there, and he farted in my face.
Oh, man. You've done that, though.
It was so disgusting.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do those taste?
I just think you're an ass.
I'm just curious.
You're an ass. I'm not talking about this to you.
Yes, you are. You just called up and told me about it. And I didn't talk to your boyfriend. I didn't talk him to making you do anything.
Yes, you did. He listens to you all the time.
So do they?
You find out.
I don't want to. That's gross.
You need to find out.
No, I don't want to. Do they taste?
It was disgusting.
Did he apologize?
No, he laughed. I thought he was going to throw up all over me. You're horrible.
I didn't do anything.
I'll never listen to you.
Why?
Because you're disgusting and you degrade women.
I do.
No way out there.
No, I'm out on that one. So you're mad at me because of something your boyfriend did?
Yes, he looks up to you and you made
Now, wait a minute. Do you think he let it slip by accident? Or did he do it on purpose?
I think you did it on purpose. He thought it'd be fun.
Good.
More degrading that way.
Did it make a noise?
It made a loud noise.
I mean, like, because you're...
Oh, God.
Kind of like a baffle.
Kind of like a baffle, you know.
Oh, baffle.
This is not funny. It's disgusting.
I had nothing to do with it, and I certainly didn't tell him to do it.
I'm sure.
If you're going to do something like that for me, I would be very, very grateful.
That's what you think.
Did it sound like farting on cellophane?
You make me so mad. People like you.
Why?
People like you.
Hold on a second. Yes, Chris?
I wonder if that blew her bangs back. But when's your white trash party?
It's
Friday the 18th.
Friday.
10 days.
The 18th.
Yeah.
So you can't drink till midnight on Friday the 18th?
Damn.
Problem.
Well, it just adds more
tension.
Yeah, to the bet.
You certainly won't because everyone would be watching.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
All right.
I can find wait till midnight that night. What time does the party start anyway?
8 o'clock.
Well, we're not
I think it goes 8 to 12. I think Loverboy goes on at, 10:30.
Okay.
Plus, I got the Batmobile. If the Batmobile gets here in time, in fact, I got to call Chris, and not Chris, Mark. Got to call Mark and see if it's going to be done by then. I wanted to have it at the white trash party. Yeah. I'm certainly not going to, if I'm driving, I'm not going to drink anyway.
Why'd you trailer it out there?
Because I want to drive it.
Oh, okay.
Because chances are, if I get it, it's going to be that weekend and not this weekend. Because I don't even think the wheels have gotten out to California yet to put on the car yet. So you're never going to toss the salad again?
Never.
Are you guys going to break up?
Most definitely. He's already out of my phone book.
Really?
Yeah.
Over that?
Over that?
How old are you?
And I blame it on you.
I've never said to actually go out and do that on purpose. I said it's happened to me before, and it happened by accident, and I felt bad about it.
Well, I'm blaming it on you. I need someone to blame it on, so I'm blaming it on you. That's just disgusting. I used to listen to you. I will never listen to you again. Never.
Okay.
You
I
lost
understand.
a great listener.
I'm very sad.
I hope so. I hope you were so sad. I'm gone.
I've got, okay, bye. I've got something I want to say. But this would be the one time the delay didn't work.
Oh, that bad. You know, I stayed off here.
What?
It's never stopped me before.
I was just thinking, instead of farting.
Yeah, that would have got a fine. Yeah.
Why start with the air?
Yes.
It's like going by Mrs. Barrett's and just sniffing and not eating the bread.
Okay, here comes the line.
What have I said?
Nothing.
Thank you. Break? Is that what you're doing?
Oh.
All right, let me take this.
Bears, yeah.
Yeah, Mike?
Hey, yeah, I was wanting to call, find out when you're going to do the Hootie Hoot thing with the VIT passes.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that. I got to find out if the area is set up. I want to make sure that Bon Jovi, Loverboy is going to be accessible because we're going to have the VIT area. It'd be cool if they came out and hung out for a little bit. What is today?
Tuesday.
The, 8th, 9th?
This is the 8th. We have 10 days.
I'll put them up before the end of the week, and then you guys can bid on them.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, sir. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Those two chicks back from the lodge from yesterday?
I can call over there and find out. You want them back now? Today?
Yeah. They were both hot.
Russ, you don't need that right now.
Yeah, I do.
You're going to hurt yourself a lot.
No, I'm not. They played with my nipples.
I know they did.
Bring them back.
And they were quite happy to do so.
Yeah. Get them back, man.
You're just torturing yourself.
You're the one that got them up here yesterday. You didn't seem to mind.
Well, that was before I knew that you had
knew I had the little surgery on my
yes,
area.
And I didn't remember that I had asked him to come up.
Yes, you did. You know exactly what you were doing. Very nice. Because I would have done it to you.
All right. Well, I'll call over there and see if they're working today.
See if either one of them is single.
Okay.
Really?
All right, I'll go now.
Okay. Do you want to see what possible damage you might be doing? I mean, call Fedner and say, what if I... Aren't you concerned at all about permanent damage? Because it's a doctor that told you not to do something specific.
He just said let it heal.
He said don't get an erection for 12 days. That's what you told us, he said.
Well, that's what he said.
Okay.
Dan, get the Fedner on the phone. Make sure I'm not doing any damage to my crankola.
Okay. Why would he just say that if it wasn't important?
Because he's a jokester.
So when he said don't take all the Valium and the codeine at the same time, ha ha ha, he's just being silly.
I didn't take 20 milligrams of Valium all at once.
You drank all the codeine.
I've still got some of that left. Not much.
Not 12 days worth.
No, the pharmacist said this should last for 12 days. He gave it to me Thursday, and by Saturday night, it was I was down to one dose. Gone. All right. You ready to do news? Sure. Okay. Let me listen to this one more time.
Hey, I'm John Bon Jovi.
What you saying,
You're listening to the Russ Martin Show on 105.3 FM Talk to Rocks, Texas. By the way, how many stations is Russ on?
Russ is on one station.
Just this one?
Yeah.
He
sounds like one of those guys that would be like all over.
Yeah.
Very funny guy.
I like him. Yeah. That was just another one of those. I don't know what kind of moment you'd call it. Surreal?
Yeah.
Because they're in here playing. It's just like with Def Leppard. Bon Jovi was a little bigger because they're still, they still got hits.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at him going, Ricky.
Sure.
What, is Fedner on the hotline? Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Fedner?
Yes, sir.
How are things?
Fine, thanks.
Hey, how was your butt probing thing Saturday?
It was good. We had 39 people in 2 hours. 3 of them were from the show.
Oh, that's not too many then.
Well, but it was kind of late marketing, but we had a good time and screened a lot of people.
I told you he gets off on that.
Yeah.
Anytime that you're probing butts and the guy goes, we had a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Gets off on men's health.
Yeah, they had a good time down there. Well, how's it looking?
Tell him.
Well, let me look really quick.
Did anything drop off?
No.
That's good.
Oh, I can't look because it's got gauze on it. What happens if, I use it between now and it all heals up?
Oh, that wouldn't be good. That would be bad. Because the vagina's got, 20, 30 organisms, and you don't want any of those under your skin.
The what?
The vagina is Espanol for vagina.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Manual stimulation.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be good either because you might rip a hole, You got to let that skin heal up.
He's already done it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Want to see if it worked?
Well, it was. I knew it was going to work.
Yeah. A lot of guys do that after a vag. We tell them wait 10 days, but they don't think anything will work. So
no, I didn't wait that long. I think I waited a couple of days.
2 days.
Well, after the vasectomy.
And nothing drop off?
Hey, do you do full-blown
Yeah.
circumcisions?
Absolutely.
I don't mean on kids. I mean like on grown guys.
Oh, yeah. We do all ages.
Some guy called yesterday and asked about it. Is there any reason to have one?
I think there is. I disagreed with your girlfriend. This business affects your feeling is all in the head, and there's a lot of infection and a lot of irritation, particularly in this heat, and people that are uncircumcised, and they claim there's more tendency for spread of HIV because the epithelium, the lining of the skin, is not as thickened. When you're circumcised, you have a more thick skin, and it's more resistant to infection, they think. Mm-hmm. So I think it makes all the sense with this kind of climate, you know.
And mine looks fine now, right?
Well, I haven't seen it.
Well, you know what I mean. After you did the quick.
Yeah, I mean, it looked a lot better when it was in here. Sure did.
But it can do damage to it, right? By doing that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It'll work. I would give it time to heal. You know, it'll work.
I know it's going to work. It just. No, because I probably got now that I've broken not the scabs or whatever. I got to wait another 10 days, right?
Yeah, you want to let it heal for sure. You want to let it heal up.
He's got bleeding going on.
How did she say it looked? Was she happy with it?
Nobody's seen it yet.
Oh, I thought the lady last night took a look.
No, she didn't look.
Oh, okay.
It was wrapped in gauze.
Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Well, we could send Shanna over to check it out.
Yeah, would you do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can she come today?
I don't know about today.
Can she come tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll talk to her. We'll be able to get her over there.
That'll be great.
Absolutely, because she's seen it once. So it won't offend her.
Because she was there when you did the surgery.
Yeah,
right?
She held your hand. And she's good.
Yeah, send her over to take a look at it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Glad you're doing well.
Thank you. Okay. All right, Dr. Fedner of drfedner.com.
That was slick. Very slick.
She's cute.
Very cute. You get the nurse to come over and look at your...
Yeah.
Got you. Were you just setting me up so I'd tell you to call him so you get a nurse over here?
No, that's a bonus, though.
Okay. It worked out that.
I can't wait another 10 days. I can't.
Just like the drinking, getting into the routine.
This is not a routine. This is a necessity.
You stopped before.
And it was one of the worst 8 days. I think it was 10 days. It was horrible.
Isn't it worth the health of it for the rest of your life to not do it for...
Maybe I just put it in a cast. Because if they put it in a cast...
Yes.
Then I can't get to it.
Mm-hmm. And those are real easy to make. The plaster of Paris and the little wrap. Remember when I pretended to break my leg that time?
Yeah.
A long time ago? Mm-hmm. I wrapped it up.
Maybe I'll do that.
A little cast. We have a little coming up already.
Get people to sign it.
Yeah. Yeah, because technically if it's wrapped up, you're not showing them anything. You can go around outdoors and show it if it's covered up.
Just make sure to leave the end open.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
All right.
Well, I left a message for them.
For who?
For the two girls.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Do you not need them now?
No, I still like them up here.
But I overheard Fedner saying it's a better idea that you don't.
That I don't do anything with it.
Do this. It's just going to slow down your recovery.
I know. Are they coming up?
I left a message for them. I left my pager number, all my numbers. Try and get them up here for you.
Find out if either one of them's single first.
Okay. As soon as they call me back.
All right. Did we start the news thing?
No, we didn't.
All right. 4:53, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. And news brought to us by Just Brakes. Charges have been filed today against Kent Sprouse, suspect in the Ferris shooting. 1 count of capital murder for shooting death of Officer Marty Steinfeld. 1 count of murder in death of the gas station customer, Pedro Moreno. Sprouse is in surgery at this hour, remains in serious condition.
So he's still alive?
He is, yes. Still have they kind of want to talk to him to find out what the motive was.
Who gives a rat's ass? Let him die.
That's true. And doctors aren't that way. Doctors try to save everybody's life equally. All right. U.S. Supreme Court yesterday sent back for review the death sentence of a convicted killer in Texas who says he's mentally retarded. It's the case that involves the 1998 murder of 19-year-old Amy Robinson of Arlington. Prosecutors point to a jailhouse video with Michael Wayne Hall of Arlington saying he would choose death row when asked what he wished for as proof that he knew that he was doing the wrong thing when they killed that young lady. Robert Neville also was on the tape with him. He kidnapped Robinson on her way to work and shot her. Hall's defense attorney argued that Hall had an IQ of less than 70, which is considered the benchmark for mental retardation. Did you ever see a video? God, it was just chilling. Of what? Of the jailhouse confession. They just confessed to killing her. Yeah, we took her out. We shot her.
Did he sound retarded?
No, he laughed, and they were just very jovial about the whole thing. So the defense, of course, goes, see? They must be crazy or retarded because they don't know what they were doing because they're laughing about it. If they knew what they were doing, then they wouldn't be laughing.
I don't think they just have no conscience about it.
Yeah, I don't think that makes you retarded. I think it makes you a sociopath. It goes back to the thing of they have no conscience. There's no regret. There's no remorse. There's no tomorrows. They don't give a rat's ass. They just go out and do it. How funny all of a sudden he's retarded.
Yeah. He's less than 70 IQ, which is retarded. And, of course, in Texas now, that's the big fight. Can you put
it's cruel and unusual punishment to put somebody that, well, then you know what? If you can't punish somebody that's retarded for committing an act like that, then you don't lock them up at all. You don't.
You don't want them running the streets either.
Well, if you can't put them to death, because that's cruel and unusual. They don't know what they did.
So they'll do it again. So you don't leave them out in society. You lock them up.
I think put them to death. I think it's a bonus.
I agree. You can't argue.
Because if they have no if they have no idea what's going on, it's even easier. You just go, hey, look, we're going to Dippin' Dots. Now you have to lay down first. No, you don't eat them. We actually stick them through this needle. This is going to be great. Lay down. Or just whack them with a ball peen hammer.
Can't do that.
Why not?
You just can't. You got to follow the rules. The needle and the whole thing.
It's a waste of time. Hold on a second. Yes, Jonathan?
Hey, man, about the getting yourself cut.
Mm-hmm.
How much does one of them run? I'm kind of curious.
A whole circumcision?
Yeah.
$63.
Are you serious?
Plus the paint job. I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Do you think it's actually going to be worth it, all that pain and trouble?
I was already circumcised. I just had a crappy job because my mom didn't take care of me after they did it when I was a kid.
Right. Do you feel any different? Like more manly?
No.
Buddy?
No. Now, how bad are you? Do you look like an elephant?
Well, nah. I haven't been cut. I'm not Jewish about that, but.
Nah, I don't know. Call Dr. Fettner's office.
Where's he based?
Say it again?
Where is he based at?
Medical City, Dallas.
Gotcha. Thanks, bud.
Chris Fettner. All right.
He's also got a St. Paul office down here.
Oh, okay.
Just go to drfettner.com.
Yeah, spell out doctor. Okay.
Actually, I think you can do either way now.
Okay. Abortions are becoming less common in the U.S., particularly among teenagers, but researchers say they're surprised by a major survey that shows the abortion rate climbing among low-income women. The abortion rate rose sharply for women who make less than twice the federal poverty line, which is about $34,000 for a family of four, and the rate fell among higher-income groups. Science is about to accept the existence of the female prostate. For years, doctors refused to recognize the female prostate. They just called it the Skene's gland, useless leftover male tissue in a female's body. Now they come up saying that these new scientific folks have come out saying it actually exists, that it can be tickled, actually, for pleasure, just like ours, and, quote, clearly participates in the female ejaculation phenomenon. That's good. Researchers. They have that too. Do supplies at your workplace seem to walk away? If so, experts say you're no exception. A national survey shows that employee theft of petty items such as pens and paper clips.
Nobody said I have to use the toilet paper while I'm here.
And toilet paper and things like.
That was your same excuse for the Sweet and Low you swiped out of the restaurant.
I didn't use any Sweet and Low while I was at the restaurant.
So why did you need it at home?
Because I had tea at home. I didn't have tea when I was at the restaurant. That Sweet and Low was there for me to use.
And you don't make enough money to buy your own Sweet and Low?
Not the point. That Sweet and Low is already built into their food cost. If I don't use it, I'm actually cheating myself.
It's built into the food cost of the people who use it. You didn't purchase a drink that required Sweet and Low?
Well, the pens and paper and
I don't steal pens and paper.
Toilet paper?
Nobody said I got to wipe here.
It's meant for you in the building. If you take it home, then when they run out, other people use it. When they run out, they've got to go buy more.
But I don't ever cop a squat up here. I hang on to it till I get home because I'll be damned if I'm going to sit in these bathrooms up here.
Why?
Because it looks like pigeons go in there. Nobody can hit the toilet. There's snot and Pepsi bottles in the urinals. I'd rather eat off the floor at a Texaco bathroom after a gangbang.
Oh, Jesus.
Those bathrooms are the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Go.
And there's always one of the toilets that's always clogged up.
Yes. The one downstairs is bad. Go upstairs if you want a clean bathroom.
The sales department?
The sales department. It's smaller. Nobody goes up there. Anyway,
my point is, nobody said I got to use the toilet paper here. I just take what I would normally use in the course of a week. But since I don't cop a squat up here, I hang on to it and then I go home and use it.
So how many rolls do you actually use in a week?
I've seen him walk out with a handful of that and the sparkle paper towels. Anyway, cost businesses $15.2 billion last year in losses. Okay. $15.2 billion.
All right, you buy the toilet paper story, right?
No.
Not really.
Situation gets worse.
So there's no reason for me to come up with the paper towels then?
Yes. Oh. How many do you steal?
Unless it's
paper towels?
Yeah, in a week.
First of all, when I go to the bathroom, if I were to cup a squat,
yes,
I would wash my hands and use paper towels. Since I don't squat,
oh God,
I just calculate the paper towels I would normally use if I wash my hands, and that's what I take home.
Well, you and people like you that rationalize cost.
That's not rationalization.
It is totally rational.
Nowhere in that bathroom that says toilet paper must be used on premises.
The next line, the situation gets worse during hard economic times and when employees feel mistreated or underpaid. So you're trying to rationalize it.
I'm not trying to rationalize anything.
Experts say workers often rationalize their behavior by saying that the value of the items is small and the companies expect some supplies to vanish.
The closet's open.
So is the production studio. Take some of that stuff.
No, they locked that area up.
Okay. Here, I'm not pointing a finger.
Fine. Okay. Then I'll just go to the bathroom up here and I'll catch something.
You're just...
Because I'm telling you, there are things living on those toilet seats.
Just go at home.
There are.
You got some...
Go in there and take a look at it.
I've seen
Talk to them.
I don't want to. You've got enough cash. You can buy it. But it's okay. You do what you want to do. You make the station a lot of money. Take it all home.
They owe it to you.
You know what? I want my own bathroom.
Here?
Now that absolutely.
Here we go.
Where are they going to put it?
I don't care. Stick it out here in the studio audience area. There's plenty of room out there. We need one clean bathroom that I got access to because every time I go into that bathroom in there, there's chaw, leftover chewing tobacco spit of the thing. There's pubic hairs all over the place. There's always one toilet clogged up. I don't know who up here has the squats that bad, but they're always clogging something up. Take it down the toilet, break it up, get a coat hanger, shoot at it.
It's just old plumbing. This building's been here.
Well, then you know what?
Years.
While you're going to the bathroom in the middle, before you actually do splash down, go ahead and flush.
That's a good idea.
Or halfway through it, do a little pinch, so it's not the whole loaf coming out.
People don't.
Why is it I got to explain to people how to go to the bathroom so you don't clog up the toilet? Worst case scenario, punch it.
Go punch it.
Poke it with your fingers. Break it up.
People don't.
I'll bet you I could go down there. I'll bet you money, and I haven't been to the bathroom today. I can walk down there right now. Eddie, give me a cell phone. I can walk down there right now, and one of them's clogged up. Anybody want to bet?
No, because you're right.
No, because you're right.
There's a lot of people in this building. You have 2 radio stations.
Eddie, just go look.
Twice the number of people.
And they leave it that way, and you go in there, there are 2 urinals, and neither one of them have been flushed.
That's true. I just went a few minutes ago.
And Mark Thomas is one of them.
Well, they don't want to. There's some of them. They don't want to touch the handle.
You hit it with your elbow.
That's what I do.
Or you do the high karate kick and you flush it like that.
And salespeople have their own bathroom. Why are they using our
I've
bathroom?
seen him come out of this bathroom and over at the other building. He would be coming out. Both toilets would be fine. Mm-hmm. And there's still bubbly action going on in one of the urinals. And neither one of them have been flushed.
Yeah.
That's the most narcissistic thing I can think of. They really are nasty.
I know. I'm with you.
I want my own bathroom.
Oh, God. Okay. Somebody has to give up an office.
I don't care.
Bob's never here. What the heck?
Squat in his office. They don't even have to put it in plumbing. Just do it in a bag. Yes?
None of the urinals flushed and one toilet full. I don't know whether it's not been flushed or clogged.
See? There's no reason I should have to be subjected to that. Certainly not somebody of my stature where Bon Jovi talks about me the way they do.
You're right.
If we can make this station $15 million a year, I can have a toilet. I don't care if it's a porta potty out back. Take care of that, Dan.
Mm-hmm. I'll get on it right away.
Okay. There's news and potty talk brought to us by Strokers behind Easy Riders. It's at 9324 Harry Hines. I'll be out there Friday night, 9 to 11. Harley Davidson Open Road Tour tickets featuring Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, and more. October the 26th and 27th. We'll see you there Friday night. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Boston.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Eddie was right. I ran down to the restroom. Yeah. One of the toilets clogged up and both urinals weren't flushed. There's no reason for it.
No.
And just because the building's old doesn't mean that
well, there's apparently no attempt to flush it. That's the difference between it not clearing all the way.
Where you were going, it's old plumbing. I don't think back in the 50s Grunt was any bigger.
No, but as you well know, as plumbing gets older, it gets
This is not New Wave Grunt.
It's less efficient. They've got a sign on one of the doors. Hold the little flipper down long until it's cleared the bowl, otherwise it won't flush. So,
obviously nobody's looking at it then. And the urinal's another story. What do you got, Jonathan?
How you think that's bad? You ought to see what I'm sitting at.
What do you got, Jonathan?
All right, this report brought to you by CareerBuilders.com and Just Break. Only one accident to report in Dallas, westbound, 635 LBJ. Just before Webb Chapel, the accident blocks the left lane. Just causing a minor delay at this point. Actually, traffic starting to unwind. There's a bit of a length problem at 635 LBJ and Webb Chapel. The traffic lights aren't working and it's causing heavy delays getting off the highway. This report brought to you by the Texas Lottery. You want to kick up some Texas Lottery fun? Play Texas Two-Step. Draws are held every Tuesday and Friday with jackpot starting at $200,000. Play Texas Two-Step today. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM White Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. All right, fall is definitely here. 61 for the low, more rain tonight, more thunderstorms in the morning. Should be only 68 for our high tomorrow. We have 68 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
Sure. I never got around to this yet. A while ago. But wasn't it just weird?
Totally.
I mean, of everything that's going on, you know.
Just for Osama bin Laden.
It's just weird to sit back. Just open up a bottle of Jack. Just watch them play.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Only the needs to change every day. Somewhere west in the way. Another place where the faces are so cold. You drive all night to get back home. I'm a cowboy.
Why are you waving the Danza CD at me?
Well, I just needed to know if you still wanted to get him on, or if you had made a decision. They called today asking for confirmation.
Let me think.
I mean, the guy's got a long TV history. We don't have to play much of the music. We can just talk to him about
What did he do? Who's the boss?
Taxi.
Oh, I forgot about Taxi.
Yeah.
I think he banged Mary Lou Henner, too.
Didn't know that.
That CD's pretty bad, though.
It's not that his voice is bad. It's just the material is bad.
Singing with his kid.
Yes, it's
the cheese factor is kind of high.
Let me think for a second.
Tells us sleep. Tells us not for days.
Let me see it.
People that I meet, they come and go their separate ways. Tells you tell the day about bottles that you drink.
I still think he's had a facelift, Bon Jovi.
I don't know. I mean, it's very possible. He's in really good skin. But you're right, he abused alcohol. And
He's a 40-year-old rock star, and he looks like he's probably 32, maybe 30.
You're right.
Even though he wore sunglasses the whole time.
Couldn't really see his eyes.
Yeah. Bon Jovi to Tony Danza. What's the one with his kid on it? Is that cut 8 or 9?
Both 8 and 9. He sings with her on cut 8, and then on cut 9, he just talks to her. And cut 9 is the title cut.
Daddy, today in school, my teacher wanted to know what America meant to us. So I thought, since you've been around so long, you'd be the one to ask. So what does America mean to you, Dad?
I'm so glad you asked me that, honey. What is America to me? A name, a map, a flag I see.
No. How can we have him on? Play this. I know we'll be on the phone so we can, if we laugh, you can turn off the mics. Pat Boone had better choice of music than this.
Yeah, at least Pat Boone redid Metallica.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell him yes, and then we'll just bump him tomorrow if it gets busy. Like
feels your nerve.
Yeah.
A certain word, democracy. What is America to me? The house I live in, a plot of earth, a street.
Yeah, Steven?
I got a favor. Would you mind not talking about that bunghole thing anymore?
Why is that?
Well, me and my wife were kind of listening to the show yesterday. And had a few...
Hold on a second.
The faces that I see, all races and religions. That's America to me.
All right, go ahead. What?
Me and the wife were kind of listening to the show yesterday and had a few drinks last night. And one thing led to another, and we tried it.
The salad thing?
Well,
or just looking for your
the G-spot thing.
G-spot. Hold on a second.
By my side, the little town or city where my people lived and died.
All right, did she find it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was pretty cool at the time, but today I'm feeling kind of weird because it turned into we had one of her toys out. One thing led to another, and
she stick the vacuum cleaner handle in your butt.
Well, I wouldn't call it a vacuum cleaner handle, but it made noise.
Yeah. So now what?
I'm kind of feeling gay.
Gayer than this?
The little corner
I was listening to the music and it was making me feel even gayer, I guess. I don't know. But
But it was you and your wife, right?
Yeah, but that's not the point. You're still kind of freaked out. I couldn't even look at guys in the face today.
Well, it's not like they knew what you did.
Well, you kind of feel like they do, but I mean, it's a weird feeling. I guess the next day, at the time, I thought it was pretty cool, but the next day you're kind of feeling gay.
Are you a little sore in the tuchus?
You could say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like eating too much cheese.
Not really sure what that means. Oh, you think you clogged up?
No, not anymore.
Oh.
But I mean,
well, it's not.
Is it gay? I mean, I don't know.
Well, you have to be careful what you're doing. It's a butt, not a musket.
Okay.
So you just feel gay because, hold on.
Give you love that lasts forever, and a promise to be near each time you call. And the only heart I own for you and you alone. That's all.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him that he can be on. Okay. Is this what he's promoting, his CD?
The CD.
Well, just tell him we've already played it. In fact, we played almost all the tracks.
Yeah.
So, what's the question, Stephen?
Well, I mean, the finger was fine, but when we moved to the toy, I kind of got weirded out.
Yeah, that's gay. You're gay now.
You've had things shoved up there.
I have not.
You most certainly.
I've lied about it. What vegetables?
You've had carrots.
You don't know about carrots?
Yes, I do. You told us about carrots.
Shut up. Shut.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you on the phone. I was talking to them. When did I admit to the carrots?
Well, off and on for the last...
I think it was Thanksgiving, so it was okay.
What? What difference does that make?
And which end of the carrots? Did you do the carrots?
I'm listening to Tony Danza. Be quiet. Plus, they were cooked. If they were raw, that makes you queer.
No, no difference.
Yes, there
There's an object going up there. It doesn't really matter what it's shaped like or if it's cooked or not.
There are those, I am sure, who have told you.
Well, I didn't eat it.
They will use the whole world for a toy. All I have are these arms to enfold you.
I can't stand any more of that. Maybe it gets better.
They'll fly off the shelf.
So when you hear it thunder...
Now, can you listen to this more so or country?
Oh, man. Hold on, Stephen, a bigger question just came up. By the way, yes, you're gay now. Sorry. Welcome to the blue side. Uh-oh. Okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Could you throw rap in there?
Yeah, of those three, sure.
Rap.
Really, rap would be the one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an easy out then. He threw that in himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe on a rainy night, if I was having a glass of wine and my eardrums had just burst.
Good night, my love.
I see. Is that for this or for country?
And sleep tight, my love.
Anyway, okay.
May tomorrow be.
There you go, Dan. There's the Tony Danza. Yeah, we can have him on.
All right.
I just wonder what, because that costs money to produce. Who?
Does that have a label on it? I mean, does it?
Let's see.
Like Warner Brothers, Elektra, anything like that?
The Music Force Media Group.
He did it himself.
Never mind.
The Tony Danza label.
Yes. Okay. I just wondered who sat in a meeting and went, this is a great idea.
picture on the front looks very Sinatra-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, have him on. I don't care.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Open your blinds.
Open what?
Open your blinds.
Eddie Gunn. Look out there, JD.
Gentleman Jack. Somebody's got a bottle of Gentleman Jack out there for you.
What are you bringing a bottle of Gentleman Jack for?
To help you lose your bet.
Sweetie, I got 16 bottles in here already.
Come on.
What? Leave it out there. I'll come get it.
Okay.
All right. Hold on a second. Is she hot?
Okay.
Hold on. Don't go anywhere. What? Is she hot? No? All right. You can't come in. Bye.
Oh, quit. Okay. Should have been polite. I tried the polite angle. I just did the little hand motion.
Well, you did the
thumbs.
thumbs.
Say it out loud.
You did the thumbs down, and that's. If she was hot, she could have brought it in. I don't know why the hell they would go and get a bottle of. We got a liquor cabinet in here that's stocked. There must be at least, if we added it all up, probably 12 gallons of whiskey in here.
Yes.
Well, I've been told by listeners that when we do our bets, they, like in their office, they'll set up a pool and they do their own bets right along with us.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So they may be part of an office pool bet.
I don't even know how we're doing this. If I drink first, then I pay JD $400. What do I pay you, Dan?
I've lost track.
It's two for him, 2 for me, 5 for Eddie, 400 for you.
All right, so if I go first, I got to pay you, JD, $400, $200 to Dan, and then $5 to Eddie.
No, you pay JD and Eddie. I bet that JD would fail first.
Yeah.
So Eddie and I'll just split the 6 bills. 2 from him and 4 from you. And I'll just.
What's it going to cost me if I lose?
$400. All
right, and I give that to who?
You give that to me, and I'll split it with Eddie.
All right.
And I'll
now,
take his 200.
If you go first, JD, I get what?
You get 200 from me and 200 from Dan. So you and Dan then split $400. So you get 200 apiece.
Is that right?
That doesn't seem fair.
Yeah, I think so.
It's got to be an easier way to do this.
Yes, I'm sure there is, but I'm not very good for bets.
Why don't we just all throw down $20 bills?
Okay.
We'll turn the lights off. We'll drop our...
Not again. Fell for that in college.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
We have to break before news?
Yes, please.
All right. We'll be back.
Edition Russ Martin Show Police and Fire poster is on sale now. Only 500 are available. They are $15 and signed by everyone on the show. To buy yours, go to russmartin.com.
Are they talking about the closing music we use at the end of the show every day?
I'm not really sure.
Read it again.
All right, let me pull it back up. It's asking about, it says, hello, I have a quick question. The album that is often played during the closing credits performed by retarded people, Put On Your Dancing Shoes, etc. Where can I get this album? What is the name of this it? I called during the show and the guy that answered the phone told me it was Tony Danza. I was talking about the other retarded people music.
Well, that's pretty funny you'd say that. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Neither do I.
We got the retarded... I don't even know if we still have the audio of the retarded... Oh, please tell me we still have the retarded. Is that it?
Yes.
We have this, but it's got no music on it. And JD gave me a CD from some other retarded guy with a cooking show. Is this it?
I think so, yeah. Yes. Maybe they think because you put those two together that they were already together. Because you kind of mixed.
What?
You mixed this retarded person with some music one night.
I don't remember doing that.
Okay.
I haven't even played the question yet. This is just one of those things that pisses you off. Then you go, why did I think about that? Going out and asking retarded people questions, real life questions, and see how they'd answer.
I'm a 25-year-old man who loves to masturbate, but in today's society, people say it's a sin to do this, and that I can go to hell. What do you think God thinks of this, and does He do it, and will I go to hell?
The other one is funny. The second cut's funny for only like 3 seconds.
The very first.
Yeah.
Grace has a two-part question. Grace has a two-part question. Grace has a two-part question. First, do you find this exploitation First, do you find this exploitation offensive? And the second question is, what do you think of people who laugh at others' misfortunes?
When I just do a monkey fart, they have a good time.
He says monkey fart, right?
I think he does.
Brian told me that if physically able, going again for me, a monkey boy, physically able.
It's funny that the question is, what do you think of people that laugh at other people's misfortunes? And that's exactly what
you picked up on it.
I know, that's why it's funny.
Yeah.
What is the best?
You're right. Let's hear that one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Grace has a two-part question. First,
you can hear the grunt one more time.
Mm-hmm.
That one's always good.
The best.
See what it's like with music.
I'm a 25-year-old man who loves to masturbate, but in today's society, people say it's a sin to do this, and that I can go to hell. What do you think God thinks of this, and does He do it? And will I go to hell?
I don't think it helps.
Hurt.
What is this? Is this the retarded guy with the cooking show?
Yes.
Live from Little City Studios in Palatine, Illinois, it's the Merrill Howard Kalin Show with the host and star of the show, the great gourmet himself, Merrill Kalin.
Welcome.
I bet if we stopped there, we'd go out on a roll.
Yeah. It's got some good stuff on it, though.
Hi, this is the Merrill Howard Kalin Show, and I am the host, is Merrill Howard Kalin, and show for...
Is his name Merrill or Mayor?
I can't tell. Merrill sounds like...
Tonight is how to cook chicken. The topic is how to cook chicken. The first thing is we got chicken here on the table. First thing, we're going to teach you how to take the skin off the chicken. That's how you do it. You take the chicken off with your fingers. That's to be the best thing. Tear the skin off. Tear the skin off. And like this. Then you see it was okay. There's no fat on. Make sure there's no fat on the chicken. You know why? If it's fat on the chicken, it's no good. Next thing we're doing is putting barbecue sauce on it. Oh, God, it's so good. Let's see if I could get to
Is this a cable access show?
Oh, yeah. Anybody that wants to has the show.
This is another one of those ideas that you want to kick yourself because you didn't think about it.
Right.
Just put a retard in there with some food and some really sharp knives.
Ooh, maybe a fishing show.
And then you just... Oh, that would be good.
On the boat.
Yeah. Tardo fishing. Fishing with tardos. Fishing tards. Hang on. There's a name in there someplace. Fishing with mongoloid bridges. Or something close to that.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Eddie? All right, never mind now.
I'm a mixer in here.
Oh, we got to do that. A fishing show with retards.
All right.
Dan, get us some tards.
Because you got hooks. You got
you got plenty of stuff.
Oh, you got boats that flip over.
I hook myself. He's still on the bridges thing.
No, I don't think that's what he's laughing at.
Mongoloid bridges.
I think he feels bad for me because I've been sick. He'll laugh at anything.
Yeah. This is difficult, me. Okay, here we go. You're barbecuing the chicken like this. You gotta get barbecued. We don't want it on both sides. We want it on one side because you get the flavoring. And keep the other side broiled.
Hold on a second. Yes, Andrea?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
I was just going to see if you wanted me to come in and have you examine my boobs.
What's wrong with it?
Well, nothing's wrong with them. They're very pretty.
How old are you?
24.
Where are you?
I'm off the Dallas Tollway.
Sure. Do you know how to get here?
I do. I know the vicinity.
Well, hold on. I'll put you on hold and O'Malley, I'll tell you how to get here.
Okay, let me tell you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
My friends Dustin and Andy, they think I have nice boobs.
Okay. Well, I'll be the judge of that when you get here.
Okay.
All right.
She sounded
retarded.
Mm-hmm. Ready for the fishing show.
Dustin and Andy said I got the nice boobs. But my spit stinks.
This tastes good. That's how you make your chicken. Then you put it in the oven on the 450, then you have it ready.
That's it? You stick the chicken for 450 and it's done?
I guess.
No times, no nothing?
No, just put it in there.
Kind of a fly-by-the-pants cooking show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next, we're going to start off with the salad.
Yeah.
Salad is the most important food of the day.
Why is that?
Because it's easy to do. Let me take the chicken off and...
Wait a minute, why did you say that?
Because it's easy to do.
Oh.
Let me take the chicken off and put it in a dish and get ready to do the salad. Okay? The salad is an important thing to do.
Good.
You see, this is the lettuce. You know, lettuce is really good to do because then you could, first thing how to open up the lettuce, you just smash it down. Get the end piece out like this.
What is it, Ronnie?
Cooking with tardos. This got to be a home job. What's episode 2? How to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Then you open it up.
Just because we were in the service together doesn't mean you call it and say stupid crap. What?
It won't be good if you have the lettuce.
You and
bear pot.
Sure.
Bear pot is yicky. What I call it is yicky.
I don't even know what he's talking about now.
It's
still a salad?
Salad, yeah.
You just take it off and you peel the bare pieces off.
He doesn't sound like
he's... Then you crunch it up into this bowl. And you crunch it up. Crunch it up. Crunch it up. See, you gotta crunch it up because then you could get the lettuce more better taste.
Dan showing me the video off of the internet.
And now...
He's a big fat guy with a chef's hat on. It almost looks like you got the video synced up to what we're listening to.
I almost did. They were just off by a little bit.
Do this and get the lettuce all breaking up. Take the bare pieces out still, guys, because you can't eat the bare pieces.
No.
The bare piece is the most ucky thing.
He doesn't sound, what is it when you're retarded and you can't do anything?
Severely retarded? Or
yeah, that's
incapacitated?
Everything.
Non-functional. You know what I'm saying.
Next thing you're going to do is...
Because he's got a hat on.
Get the good pieces in.
Well, you know, the lettuce is lettuce and the chicken's a chicken. Yeah, he's functioning.
Cucumber. You cut up
let's see what he does with the cucumber.
That's good. You cut up a little bit each time. You see, it's so good here. You got to cut the bad edges off of this cucumber. You throw it inside the lettuce like this. You want to make...
All right, he's not going to wig out. Just stab himself. Do we do news?
Not yet.
Okay. Yes, Patrick?
Hey, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
You know you ain't right.
About what?
You gonna go to hell with gasoline draws, old man.
Why?
Oh, man.
What?
You cutting them too hard, man. Give them a little slack.
Who, the retarded people?
Yeah.
Patrick, let me play this for you again, and if you don't laugh, I'll apologize. Are you still there?
I'm
a 25-year-old man who loves to masturbate, but in today's society, people say it's a sin to do this.
Now, can you hear that?
I can hear that.
And that I can go to hell. What do you think God thinks of this? And does he do it? And will I go to hell?
Patrick?
Say, dog, I guess I'm going to hell, too.
Thanks, Patrick.
Oh, God. How could you not laugh at that?
Ready for news?
Sure. If you'd like to.
Seriously, Dan, work on the fishing thing.
Okay.
And that's his name, Mongoloid Bridges. We get him a shirt, has his own little name on it.
Mongoloid.
Yes. We straighten all his hooks out so he doesn't get hurt.
Gonna be tough to catch the fish, don't you think?
But that's gonna be funny to watch.
Yeah.
Another done got away.
All right. You ready for news?
If you like.
Can you follow this?
Yeah, I don't know. Anticlimactic, I'm sure.
5:54. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. All right, let's see. Microsoft Corporation has been spending millions of dollars developing and fine-tuning video games for the big November 15th launch of its Xbox Live Online video game service. But there's a kink that the software giant didn't expect. The lockout of West Coast ports and its after effects, which may linger well into the all-important holiday shopping season. With 5 weeks to launch, Microsoft is eyeing contingency plans. Stop it! Even the costly move of flying the parts in from Asia to Mexico. They'll have them on the shelves by Christmas. News is better with that. If you get go ahead. If you have TXU stock, you have less than you did this morning. Shares of TXU Corporation plunged by more than 1/3, and trading was halted for several hours as the energy company faced continuing questions about its troubled European operations. Trading was halted after shares fell 35% to $14.75. They're estimating 1 in 60 babies are showing some type of asymmetrical basically head shape. It's a flattening of the head. Over the past 10 years, it's reportedly risen about 400%. Experts say
so their heads aren't round?
Yeah, they're flat in the back because experts are saying that it's a direct result of Back to Sleep campaign, which recommends babies sleep on their back to reduce the risk of sudden infant death syndrome. SIDS has gone down dramatically.
But now you got babies with odd-shaped heads.
Odd-shaped heads.
Add that to the list of kids that gays can adopt.
Oh, stop. Not only are babies' flexible skulls flattening from constant pressure, but their muscle development in their neck and shoulders is also hindered. Quit with the gays.
Can't find my list of things that gays can adopt, but put that on there. I know club-footed midgets is on there.
Yes. What about monkeys?
Monkey with a baby arm.
Flat-headed babies.
I think three-nippled Japs is on there, too.
Yeah.
I can't remember the rest of them.
Okay. All right. About a month ago, we heard that a respected New York songwriter-producer was looking to find the world's first openly gay male country star. This guy named Larry...
Oh, they had Ty Herndon.
Oh, God. He's not gay.
Did he pull his weenie out?
He's not gay. He says he was going to the restroom.
In front of a cop?
He didn't know the guy was a cop.
Didn't know the guy was a cop?
That didn't sound right. He didn't know...
I mean, was it just time to air out his penis?
He had to go to the bathroom.
In front of the guy.
Happened to be a place that he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing.
What was he doing?
He admitted to buying drugs.
With his weenie out.
Then he had to go to the bathroom. He was never brought up on those charges.
On what?
On the public exhibition charge. Only the drug charge. And he went to rehab.
Did he?
Yes. Got himself clean. Anyway, Larry Dvorskin is connected in the music.
Larry what?
It's Dvorskin. D-V-O.
Oh, I thought you said foreskin.
No, Dvorskin. Mainly because he's written hits for big rock stars and pop stars and such. But anyway, they're looking for an openly gay male country star now. And that'll be the new trend. Because really there haven't been any that have just come out and said it. Sometimes guests drop in unexpectedly for dinner. On rare occasions, the main course does. This happened in North Carolina. A family wound up with fish for dinner last weekend in North Carolina while boating in the Intracoastal Waterway. They crossed paths with a large...
Guess who caught the fish for them?
Who? Crossed paths with a large leaping Spanish mackerel. Jim Cohn said the fish went airborne, grazed his daughter's head, smashed the boat's half-inch thick glass windshield, bounced off his chest onto his wife's leg. The boaters ended up being fine. The fish was not. He died soon after. They made him dinner. And finally, when you booby trap your own house, make sure your kids can't come in, don't forget and open up the wrong door. A very bitter 80-year-old man from Belgium who set up all sorts of booby traps because they were having some kind of dispute over the will or whatever with the kids. He basically left the house, came back, opened the wrong door, killed himself. Police say they aren't 100% sure whether he died to film traps or killed himself. All right. News and information brought to us by Strokers. It's right behind Easy Riders on Harry Hines. We'll see you there Friday night with tickets for Aerosmith and the Stone Temple Pilots. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Hey, O'Malley, line up 3 people for, what did I tell you, please? Yeah, 3. Thank you. All right. Check on traffic, 605. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
Live. Thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by CareerBuilders.com and by Taco Command. I got a couple of minor accidents in Dallas-Fort Worth. Northbound, 75 Central or Royal Lane. There's an accident. That's got to back up to Meadow Road. It is blocking the right center lane westbound. I-30 East Earl Thornton. Just before East Grand Avenue, there's an accident. Only the right lane is open there. Causing a back up to Dolphin. Let's see, in Fort Worth, North Loop 820 eastbound. Just before 35, there's an 18-wheeler run into the guardrail. Most of that is on Looker Lane. And then westbound, 920 just before East Loop 820. Minor accident there. This report brought to you by the Texas Lottery. Get set with the latest Texas Lottery fun and excitement and play Texas Two-Step. Draws are held every Tuesday and Friday with jackpots starting at $200,000. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White
Thank you, Jonathan. All right. Chilly again tonight. More rain, too. 61 for the overnight low. More thunderstorms in tomorrow morning. We get 68 for the high tomorrow. Should be pretty by about Saturday. Mid-80s and sunny again. It's 67 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
I not a fish.
No, the straight hook you didn't.
Yes, I did. I thought a fish. No, this. My mistake.
Okay.
Somebody just sent me links, I don't know why, to Tawny Stone again. God, I wish he would come into town. That's just a perfect little body.
I'll try again.
Well, if she doesn't even call back, like her agent, she's not going to mess with us. She likes to download video here. Let's let me download this. Oh, she's humping her bunny. I may actually put her on my fantasy hump list.
Yep, she's very hot. Just that perfect little girl next door. Great little body. Mm-hmm. Cute little face.
I'll dwell on that. Okay. What were we doing? Oh, that's right. What did I tell you? Okay, here we go.
I got a fish. Now it's time to play everybody's favorite game. And here's your host, Russ Martin.
All right. Sean, welcome to the show. What do you do for a living?
Not much.
All right. And what about you, Ed? What do you do?
Laid off.
Okay. Sounds like we're playing White Trash Jeopardy. Brian, what do you do?
Electrician.
Okay. All right, Dan, what are we playing for?
Well, we're playing for Russ Martin Show prize pack, which will include a 4-pack of passes to the Platinum Club and tickets to the White Trash Party featuring Loverboy October 18th at Jay Gilligan's, plus one Vermont teddy bear for Sweetest Day. Call 1-800-829-BEAR, and one pair of tickets to the Harley-Davidson Open Road Tour October 26th and 27th at the Texas Motor Speedway featuring Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, etc.
What day is that? The 26th?
26th and 27th.
Let me try and go to that. All right. Here we go, guys. I'm going to ask you questions about the people on the show. If you know the answer, say your name, and then give me the response. Everybody got that?
Yep.
All right, everybody, make sure you speak up good and loud so I can hear you. Here we go. First question. Who on the show's dad?
Ed Ryan.
Go ahead, Ed.
That'd be JD.
Is being held for testing by Customs in Miami. That's right. Whose new show?
Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
That would be you, Russ.
Yeah. Brian, go ahead.
Dan Lewis.
That's right. Whose new show will be just like this one, just not as entertaining or funny, but probably still worth listening to? It's not that big of a slam. Trying to be nice?
Yeah, it's not so bad.
You felt
Feels bad for all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Who knew that Ed was sympathetic?
Yeah. Who on the show doesn't want to be like his dad's?
Sean.
Go ahead, Sean.
Russ.
Yeah. Who on the show doesn't want to be like his dad so much that he got a tattoo of Harley and recircumcised? I never thought about that. I don't think my dad got recircumcised.
But he was circumcised the first time.
Yeah. I'm sure they got his right. I got the Levitz version.
Damn. They
probably couldn't take me to Sanger Harris or some good place. Who on the show is hiring Clayton Williams as his pup? Go ahead, Ed.
That'd be you, Russ.
No. Who on the show is hiring Clayton Williams as his publicist to help start his new show?
John, fine.
Go ahead, John. Sean.
Dan.
Yes. Who's Clayton Williams?
He ran against whoever the old chick was for the governor of Texas, the one that said rape is like, the weather's like rape. If it's inevitable, just lean back and enjoy it. Cost him the election, and he's like way ahead.
Oh.
Everything going for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember it now.
I caught a fish.
Who on the show couldn't take his dad to the nude beach because
Brian.
Go ahead, Sean.
JD.
That's right. Couldn't take his dad to the nude beach because they burned him with his clothes on. Oh, I got it. All right. Who do we know that doesn't need...
Sean.
Go ahead, Sean.
Brumley.
Yes. Who do we know that doesn't... Huh? Because it starts... when it starts, who do we know? Who do we know that doesn't need to use the horn on his electric wheelchair because the whistling from the dent in his head lets people know that he's coming? That's right, it's Brumley. Who is almost on the show if his mom says it's okay and she will let him out of the house?
Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
Would that be O'Malley?
No.
Sean? Brian.
Go ahead, Sean.
Gary?
No. Brian?
Dan.
No. This one's a little stretch. My realtor, Thomas, the one that lives with his mom.
That's right.
Who on the show criticized kids on the beach about how they built their sandcastles? Go ahead, Brian.
JD.
No.
Sean?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes. Which reminds me, Dan,
There weren't any kids on the beach.
Yeah, well, what's up with you and your nutbag neighbors? They building anything else?
No, they haven't built anything. They've almost completed bricking in their backyard.
Instead of grass?
Yeah, it started with a couple of big planters, and then they added a couple of more big planters, and then they went ahead and bricked around the outside edge, and then have bricked the patio out, and have left themselves about, I would say, 6 square feet of grass. Evidently, he doesn't like.
Do they have a fence?
Yeah.
A big fence?
Big wooden fence.
Well, how can you see all this?
Well, in my wife's office, her office window overlooks their backyard. And they leave their dog out all day, by the way.
Talking about the retarded Chinese guy or a real dog?
Real dog, little poodle. Yeah. And it's out on that hot brick all day. I think that's why they left that one little patch of grass. That's for the dog.
Good. Or for the retard.
He hasn't gotten away recently.
All right, where'd that leave
Maybe
off?
he could do the fishing show.
Oh, yes.
Retarded Chinese.
Ask him.
Okay, I will.
What's the score so far, JD?
Let's see. Right now, Brian and Ed are tied with 1. Sean has 5.
Okay. Where'd that leave off here? Who on the show left the do not disturb sign on his hotel room door so housekeeping wouldn't empty the ashtray he had his daddy in? Go ahead, Ed.
That would be JD.
That's right. Who on the show celebrated his birthday by sending everyone who annoys him to Jamaica?
We talked about that.
Hold on. Who is it, Brian?
Brian. You.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about?
It's like, maybe this is all a big plan. You're going to replace us all, and you wanted to try out your new team while we were out of town. Could hear it or do anything about it.
What new team?
I'm just saying, you hired people. We just thought, what was his motivation? He's firing us all.
So I was going to let the station pay for a trip that I didn't go on.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you guys think I purposely ditched that? Had I known ahead of time that the flight was going to be, along with the drive, it was going to be 9 hours, I wouldn't have gone. I don't care how much it cost. I don't care what the station would have bitched at me about. I wouldn't have gone.
I know.
9 hours each way?
Mm-mm. Well, next time if we go anywhere, which we probably never will again. What a silly question. But we'll make a direct flight.
Wherever the plane lands is where I'm staying.
Like Cancun was. That was a great deal. 2.5 hours each way.
Cancun.
Yeah, nonstop. DFW to Cancun.
Yeah, you're right. All right, we're going to leave off. Who on the show couldn't enjoy the trip to Jamaica because Jamaica building standards aren't up to par?
Brian.
Good, Brian?
Dan.
That's right. Who on the show practiced for Jamaica by building small sandcastles in his dad's remains? Yes, Sean?
JD.
Yes. Who on the show went in for a chest x-ray and came back recircumcised?
Sean?
Russ. Yes. Which one of these two is a finisher?
The top one.
Okay. Who can't wait to get his own show?
Brian.
Go ahead, Ed.
That'd be Dan.
so he can tell his wife she isn't going on the next trip because it ruined his finger action. And finally, who on the show is glad he took his dad to Jamaica?
Ed.
Go ahead, Ed.
That'd be JD.
Because he was able to sell part of him on the beach for spending money. Score?
Final score, Brian has 3, Ed has 4, and Sean 7.
Well, then what do you got, Daniel?
Congratulations, you win the Russ Martin Show prize pack, which includes 1 pair of tickets to the Harley-Davidson Open Road Tour October 26th and 27th at the Texas Motor Speedway, featuring Aerosmith, Stone Temple Pilots, and Legging More, a 4-pack pass to the Platinum Club, and tickets to the White Trash Party featuring a Loverboy October 18th at Jay Gilligan's. Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster locations. Call 214-373-8000+.
It doesn't take a sports genius to look at that and go, you know what? Campo, I'm sure he's a sweet guy.
He is. From what I've heard.
But he don't know what he's doing.
Well, yeah.
And I don't understand what that is.
There's so many elements that go into that. We don't have a lot of veteran players right now. We have a lot of new guys who have, and they've got to learn to play together.
I don't know anybody on the team.
Exactly.
Not a clue. I know Emmitt Smith. This is like the Dukes of Hazzard when they took the 2 Dukes off and put 2 new guys in. It's the same name, but everybody's different.
The chemistry doesn't work yet. And that's when the Cowboys are at their best, is when they got a bunch of veterans and the chemistry and they work together for years. And then you can put on, not anybody in there as a coach, but it's a lot easier when all the guys are cohesive, which they're not right now. I don't think anybody could do any better with the Dallas Cowboys that we have right now than Campos.
Yeah, they're getting beat by they got beat by an expansion team.
He's made some bad choices during the games too, and he's admitted to them.
Well, there's a whole list of things in the morning news. The dog was yanking this around the house, and I picked it up to read it. And it just lists all the crap, all the questionable decisions Campo's made.
Right.
And like I said, it doesn't take a sports genius or an analyst to look at the team and go, Jones needs to shut the F up, go have something lifted or stretched on his face again, and leave the team alone, get a coach that's not going to be his lapdog, and go make them the Dallas Cowboys again. Because right now, all you've got is a facade. It's a name, and there ain't nothing to back it up. And that's a damn good analysis for somebody that doesn't know what he's talking about.
You're absolutely right. He never will, though. He'll never shut up.
Got lucky in the early 90s.
And let his ego get in the way with Jimmy Johnson. How do you let a coach leave after 2 Super Bowls? I don't know.
Because he wasn't in, from what I remember or what I heard, he wasn't in the little Jimmy Johnson clique.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Johnson wanted to run the team. Told him to shut up. How do you let a morning show go that's number 1? You make bad choices.
Yeah, look what happened to the Eagle. Mm-hmm. Tom Shear's going, well, it's the music. Yeah, that's right. It's the 3 or 4 songs that we're playing an hour. That's exactly why people are listening.
I'm sure,
That's why Tom Shear's got his own glory hole at the bus station now. And not even at Greyhound.
It's funny, he hasn't resurfaced. When he first got fired, it was like, I have got other plans. Yeah, to sit on the couch. But I'm sure Jerry thought letting Jimmy go, hey, it's not the coach, it's the team. Just like it's not the show, it's the music. Same analogy.
Tom Shear and Clear Channel found out the hard way. Only problem is, I wasn't sure what it was at the time either. September 3rd, 2000. I remember that game. They were playing Philly.
Because you're reading it. Have you ever watched a Cowboy game from start to finish? Even a Super Bowl?
I think Staubach was playing.
Yeah.
I really do.
I believe you.
I think it was 79. It was against Washington. He hurt his finger.
That's when Hogaboom came in on? That was a Thanksgiving Day game?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's 23 years ago. Leave me alone.
Okay. No, that wasn't that. Okay, never mind.
Hurt his finger. Mm-hmm. The camera's fixed on the locker room. They're just waiting for him to come back out. All of a sudden, the door comes open and here he comes. I think that was the game. Might have been somebody else.
That happened.
Oh, please let this guy be pissed off. What is it, Bud?
Russ, you are such a hypocrite.
What?
Well, you proclaim to hate sports and don't watch sports. Then what the hell are you talking about right now?
Because I can.
Well, I know you can.
Mm-hmm.
But you have no right in talking about that one.
I just said it doesn't take a genius or a sports analyst to look at the Cowboys, even from just a passive view, and go, you know what, Jones needs to back away. They need to get a real coach in there that's not a lapdog.
No, they need to get rid of Jones. And
They're not going to get rid of Jones. You can't tell the owner you got to get rid of yourself. Just own the team, go get a really nice stadium, go build that, maybe get another tooth job, and shut up.
No.
No what?
No, I'm not going to shut up because Jones needs to sell the team.
Jones is not going to sell the team.
Well, he is meddling with Campo, and so don't.
Campo doesn't know. Campo doesn't know what he's doing. Jones isn't sitting on the sideline making calls.
He's making the calls from up there in the press box or his royalty box or whatever it's called. I mean, you know, Campo did the right decision in punting.
Oh, he did not.
He even admitted that was wrong. He admitted that on the news.
No, he didn't. He backed his decision.
All right.
Now, in the morning news, it actually says that Campo, he said he doesn't think he made the wrong call. There's also a poll in the morning news. People voted either way. 92% said he effed up.
Yeah. Now, you still got to give Campo, you know, his
track record sucks.
Well, I know it does, but so does R.C. Slocum at A&M. Look at what Tech did to A&M.
Oh, Tech had no business doing what they did.
Oh, hell, Slocum needs to...
Slocum is a genius.
No, he is.
Who's Slocum? I don't know. Shut up. I'll see how long I can hose him. Slocum has absolutely... He's done everything that he needed to do exactly in the times he needed to do it.
No, he didn't.
He's ready. He's ready for pro football.
No,
he absolutely is. No, which game?
At the A&M Tech game, and he played prevent defense, and whenever the
he did not. He went to the
Tech couldn't do squat.
He went straight to offense every time he needed to.
Same way with Campo.
Oh, Campo, man.
Same way with him. Russ,
I'm telling you, this.
You
I just told you exactly. Shut up, I'm out. I was close.
Good though.
Did really well for a while.
Yeah. If you'd had the opposite of prevent defense, you'd have been good. I don't know what it is either.
And by the way, I'm against the designated hitter.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, my reason.
You had that guy so worked up over nothing.
He's not a genius. I don't even know who he's talking about. Yes, Ronnie?
Buddy, are you drunk enough that you're actually discussing sports?
I got the paper in front of me.
Oh, you're cheating.
Yes. It's just funny that more often than not, when you see the press conferences after the Cowboy game, they're talking to Jones. Where's the coach?
He is the coach. He will always be the coach. That's why Jimmy ain't here. It's just shocked to hear you discussing sports. Wait a minute, did I hit the ticket?
My point was, it's even I, who has no clue, I don't think I've ever watched a complete Cowboy game, can just passively look at this and go, Jones needs to back up.
Well, you know, if Dan makes me a part of the show, I could go into the locker room and ask Quincy Carter how many white women he's had.
Has he?
You know he has. He's made millions.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Ronnie. Yes, Cody?
God, Ronnie's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, that game you're talking about in the 70s, that was actually my uncle. His name was Clint Longley. Staubach got knocked out with a concussion, and they put Clint Longley in the fourth quarter. And
concussion. Then he doesn't Staubach come back out?
No, actually, Staubach was out for the game, and after the game, my uncle and him got in a fist fight, but the thing Clint didn't bet on was that Staubach was the captain of his Annapolis boxing team.
Yeah.
Just whooped his ass.
Yeah, I remember that. Did you see that Tech A&M guy game that other guy was talking about?
Slocum.
I have no idea, dude. I hate college.
Okay. All right, thanks. I don't know what game he was talking about. I don't know what game I was talking about.
It's funny how man, he got wound up about this.
Was the name Slocum?
Slocum.
And what does he do? Is he a coach for an A&M?
Evidently, yeah.
Sounded like it. Dig him.
Is the guy back on the phone? Slocum's a genius.
No, RC.
Shut up. More.
Slocum should have been out of the college arena into the pros years ago.
Slocum deserves not to be in there. You're crazy.
Go blow a beagle.
Blow a beetle?
Beagle.
I'm sorry. It's funny either way.
I can't believe he stayed on the phone.
He wound up.
You know that stupid will blow a beagle for a roll of quarters.
Oh, boy.
You're right. I don't understand how anybody gets that bent out of shape on football, especially college football. What do you care?
Texas, Oklahoma is, I believe it's this coming weekend.
I don't know. Nor do I care.
Odds. Get them wound up.
Oh, I saw an article in the paper about how hard it is to get tickets for that
You
game.
can't get them.
Texas OU?
Yeah.
Been sold out forever.
So I can't get in?
Yeah.
Where are they playing? Cotton Bowl?
I guess.
They normally do. Therein lies the rivalry. Oklahoma to Austin.
This entire group of men in here. They playing a Cotton Bowl?
Oh.
Normally.
Yeah.
I saw something in the paper about the Cotton Bowl could hold 1 million seats, and it wouldn't be enough to cover all the people that want to come to this game.
Fabulous. I'm sorry I can't get in. Damn it. I'll be damned.
Now you want it?
Just so I can not go.
Yeah. Get some tickets and tear them up.
Oh, could you imagine how crazy you would get trying to sit in the stands for an entire game?
60,000 people. Oh, jeez.
I got a chick coming in from out of town that I'm probably going to bang. Wants to go to a Cowboy game. I'm going, I'm not doing it. I can watch it on TV. If I even wanted to, I can watch it on TV. Not have to pay out the ass for drinks or whatever. I don't even know what does it cost to go now?
No clue.
I don't know.
I know parking, unless you have the blue coupon or whatever, the one that's up close, parking, you got to walk like 30 minutes.
I ain't going.
From the outer lots. I've done that.
I'd rather fly to Jamaica. I'll re-enlist in the military before I'll go to a Cowboy game.
Sure. Foxhole Cowboy game. Jesus. Never in the military.
I was in the 121st Airborne.
Okay.
Flew a huge plane.
Army. So you're Army now.
Yes.
Okay.
The great big,
What type of airplane? You flew it?
No, I was in it.
What was it?
One of the, WD-40s.
There's nothing with a WD. That's a spray stuff. It's lubricant.
I remember when it was the big bombing campaign over Kosovo.
Over Kosovo?
Mm-hmm.
You're in the Airborne.
Part of Desert Storm.
Sure.
No, I was actually after Desert Storm.
Yeah. Okay.
It was Christmas Eve of 1999.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. I think we were bombing the Bosnian Smurfs. Something like that. Okay. Isn't that close?
Yeah, it's very close. I'm just listening to a wonderful story about your days in the...
Then we got shot down. Then I get stuck in another POW camp.
You've had bad luck.
I know. I hate POW camps.
Yeah.
Food's bad.
Yeah.
Then we ran out of food because the Krauts were stealing our Red Cross packages.
Wait a minute. What were the Germans doing in Kosovo?
That's what I asked them.
That would have been World War II. About the Germans.
It's not my fault.
Okay.
So then we ran out of food, so we had to eat the balls off the heels of our feet to stay alive.
Oh. It's terrible.
And to take everybody's mind off the fact that, the balls of your feet were gone.
Mm-hmm. They have a game or something? I mean, I
made a violin.
Oh. All right. That was gross. Okay.
A cow fetus.
Oh, I see. It's still gross.
So I made a violin out of that.
I see.
Then,
of course, there'd be more. Quite an experience you had there in the Army or Corps.
It's a terrible time.
Mm-hmm. Or as hell.
So we got out. That was the end of the story.
I got you.
I didn't get my legs blown off this time. Lucky for me, because somebody stole my beaver hunt and my chunky. So I had nothing to trade to get my legs back.
Yeah. I see.
I'm ready to go home.
I looked up cowboy ticket prices for you.
Yes.
$36 is the cheapest one. Seats,
I'd rather masturbate with sandpaper.
Those are seats in the corner of the end zone all the way back. And they can go as high as $570 for the stadium club.
Does anybody really still get in those?
I don't know.
Yes.
The stadium club?
Yes.
Fabulous.
I've got a pair.
But you didn't pay $5.
Absolutely not.
All right. I was in the military.
I knew you during the entire Desert Storm. I knew where you were. I listened to you on the radio. We had a TV show during some of that time. You weren't over there. You weren't in foxholes. You weren't in the military. You weren't in the Air Force.
You want to see
weren't in the Navy. You weren't in the Airborne. You weren't even in the SEALs. You were in nothing. Nothing. You do have the star, on your shoulder now.
Yes, I did. And I remember when President Lincoln...
Yeah.
Oh. What is it, Bob?
If you really want to go to the Cowboys game, K-Love carries the games. I'm sure Ron Chapman would be happy to get you into the K-Love box.
Would you rather us not be bagging on the Cowboys right now?
It makes no difference to me. Cowboys could go to hell.
Can we really get in one of those boxes?
Yeah, K-Love's got a box.
I don't even know why I would go, even if it was free. We were talking. We were talking during the really. Who's left other than? I hate to sound this stupid, but who's left other than Emmett that I would know?
And who cares?
And the only reason Emmett's staying in there so he can beat, break Walter Payton's record. Yeah, and then he's the hell out of there. And then what do they got left?
The only thing they got the countdown for the Emmitt Smith yardage thing. That's all they got going this year.
What is it? What has he got left? Is it like 254?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Isn't it amazing what I could retain by reading the sports page, sitting on the crapper?
That's pretty good.
Because I think he ran for like 70 yards this past game.
Okay.
Wow, that's very good.
Thank you. For us.
Yeah. But let me know, because just you can call Chapman or I'll call Chapman. I'm sure he'd be happy to give you a couple of seats in the box.
Let's go one time. One time.
If we got George to take us. So I didn't, is that George on the, this is perfect.
Right up front.
Yeah, hang on, Bob. Do you want to go one Sunday?
Sure.
I'm talking to Bob.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
You can wait till you get your own show now.
Can we drink?
It's got to be on the weekend. It's a Sunday, so yeah, we're drinking on Sundays. All right. Hold on, Bob. Yes, George?
Hey, guy.
Yeah, it's George from Ultimate Limousines. Oh, by the way, thanks for the limo Friday.
No problem.
The disco limo.
Oh. We can take you in the disco limo. We can put you up in a suite, all the food and alcohol you can drink on us. What kind of date is that, right?
When do you guys want to go? Are they playing this Sunday?
They're playing this Sunday, but you'd have to go the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Oh, that'll be fine.
That's when we have the box.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Do the windows open in the box?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Why? Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going that way. It's all yours, my man.
All right, thanks, George. All right.
All right, I'm looking at the team roster.
Okay.
Of the Dallas Cowboys.
Bob, that's the weekend we want to go. You in?
Well, I'm in.
Okay, thank you.
See ya.
We take the blank gun.
No. They don't laugh.
He'd probably get shot back out from the field.
Yes.
What, Dan?
I'm just looking at the entire roster.
Yes.
Including...
Name off names, and I'll tell you ones that I recognize.
Okay, well, I'll just start at the top of the list.
Mm-hmm.
Flozell Adams.
I know that name. I don't know why.
Keith Adams.
Nope.
Larry Allen.
Nope.
Quincy Carter.
Is that the quarterback?
That's a quarterback. We know that one because he's an F up.
All right.
Billy Cundiff.
Nope.
Tony Dixon.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Ebenezer Ukaban.
You're making that one up.
No, I'm not.
You're just trying to trick me.
No.
Yes, you are. And what's the next one?
Demetric Evans.
Mm-mm.
Leroy Glover.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Troy Hambrick.
Nope.
Dwayne Hawthorne.
Mm-mm.
Brandon Noble.
No.
Kenyon Rambo.
No.
Swear I'm not making that up. He's a wide receiver. Emmett Smith.
Yes.
Marcus Steele.
Nope.
Colston Weatherington.
No.
Reggie Swinton.
No.
Darren Woodson.
Yeah, I know that name. How long's he been there?
Yeah.
Long time?
A long time.
Rattle these off really quick.
Jamal Brooks.
Nope.
Dan Collins.
Mm-mm. See, these aren't the Dallas Cowboys.
Anthony Lucas.
I don't care that they're wearing the uniforms. They're not the Cowboys.
No.
And I actually agree with that guy from earlier. Jones is going to have to sell the team before they become the Dallas Cowboys again. And that's coming from a complete sports idiot. And Slocum's a genius.
I don't know who he is.
Not again.
He's been in college football way too long. He's ready for the pros.
What are A&M's colors, since you know so much about Slocum?
Red and white.
Nope.
Orange and white.
Try again. That would be Longhorns.
Is it A&M Longhorns?
No. Texas Longhorns. A&M Aggies.
What color is that?
Maroon and white. Never mind.
Okay. Go ahead, Dan.
Just a couple more.
Hurry, we have to end this fabulous segment.
Dat Nguyen.
Isn't that a new sitcom on ABC?
I had no idea. He's from Texas A&M. Brandon Noble, Solomon Page, Derek Ross, Lynn Scott. I don't know any of these people. Robert Thomas, Reggie Swinton,
Mm-mm.
Clint Storner.
Nope.
James Whalen, Michael Wiley, Randall Williams. That's pretty much it.
The Whalen guy had a puppet at one time, didn't he?
That was Whalen and Madam.
Yeah. Same guy?
No, I don't think he played ball.
I don't know him then.
Oh.
You think I was still drinking?
Yeah.
Can we break one more time, Eddie?
Please.
Thanks.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. The limited edition Russ Martin Show Police and Fire poster is on sale now. Only 500 are available. They are $15 and signed by everyone on the show. To buy yours, go to russmartin.com.
All right, we're about done. Oh, is the guy back? The same Slocum guy? Line 2? What is it, bud?
Yeah, it's me again. I mean, that win, he didn't even know he was an All-American.
Who are you talking about now? I thought we were talking about Slocum. And I knew that Slocum was going to be destined for the pros back in 72 when he was the offensive assistant coach for Texas A&M. I could tell even back then he was destined for the pros. I don't even know why he's messing with college anymore.
Well, I don't know why Slocum's messing with college anymore either. He should retire. But Dak Gwynn was an All-American at Texas A&M University playing for the Dallas Cowboys. And he's still the leading tackler.
Oh, that's been a fluke ever since he started playing.
Oh, bull corn.
You can't tell me just by watching the way that he plays that it's an absolute fluke that he's gotten as far as he has.
Man, I'm going to tell you.
What are we talking about
now? It's an easy league. I'm sorry. I don't know.
More than you do.
He's a Chinese guy.
Oh.
I mean, hell, the guy had to play under Slocum and had to under...
And plus, look at the league he's playing in. Anybody could go out there and perform that well.
Slocum's too old.
Slocum is not too old.
He needs to retire. You don't even know R.C. Slocum.
I know R.C. Slocum from the moment he was the defensive coordinator for Lake Charles High School in 68-69. I followed his career since then. Why don't you do some research and then you call me back?
No,
Nice going, Dan. Where'd you print this from?
I've been digging up websites on him, and I found his stat website, his history. Born in 44.
Oh, I don't care. It was just funny. Yeah, Dan just handed it to me the last second. It just amazes me that anybody would get that twisted. And even funnier than that, build an entire radio station around sports. If I could fake that I cared about sports at all, they would kill themselves. Because the only thing they got going for them is sports and these retards' passion for it. But I can't even fake caring about it. I can't.
That was good, though. You'd have to do a lot of research because you don't know anything about it.
Only thing that I retain is what I remember when I'm sitting on the crapper, and it's almost just a game for me every day. When I go to take a crap, I'll take the sports section, I'll look at it, and whatever I retain, I retain. I don't even know if the stats that I rattle off were right, that Emmett's got like another 254 yards before he breaks Walter Payton's record. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if he really ran 70 yards this past game.
Made it up.
There's just something about, copping a squat that makes me want to read, even sports.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we can go now.
Okay.
Another fun day.
Tell me I don't know about R.C. Slocum. Go ahead, Daniel.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show, to get in the studio audience, to make a donation to the Lister Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com.
I know R.C. Slocum, and I'll tell you something. You're no R.C. Slocum.
The Russ Martin Show Police and Firefighter poster is now available for purchase. For more information, just go to russmartin.com and click on News. Design of the Russ Martin Show poster by Junebug Graphics, junebuggraphics.com, and printing courtesy of the Imaging Bureau, imagingbureau.com. For more information on the White Trash 2002 party, October 18th at Jay Gilligan's in Arlington, featuring Loverboy, you can find that at russmartin.com as well. To email us during the show and only during the show, send your messages to studio@russmartin.com. Visit our news directors, links, and photo gallery at johndavidryan.com. To find Eddie's fascinating and provocative website, go to eddieBoyd.com. My website is now online. You can find that at danlewis.net. For information on men's health, go to Dr. Chris Fettner, the official urologist of the Russ Martin Show. You can find him at drfettner.com. For information about the rest of the station, go to 1053fmtalk.com.
Do you have info on Ultimate Limousine?
Yes, I do.
Plug that. I got to pay for the limo for Friday.
For your date?
Huh?
Your date?
What date? I didn't have a date. I went with Rob and his girlfriend, Bob.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is a station thing.
Yeah.
Limousine service for the Russ Martin Show provided by Ultimate Limousines, the official limousine service of the Russ Martin Show. Just call George, 214-543-3736, or on the web at getalimo.com.
All right. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow.
See you. Bye-bye.
Slow.